Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to stream. It is time. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. If you don't know me, my name is Garrett. I'm one of the hosts of the Super Gamer Boys. We do a podcast each and every week. What's up, Normcore? How's it going? Yeah, basically every week I sneak in some sort of talk of Metal Gear Solid or Hideo Kojima. So it was only a matter of time before I finally played this game for you all. I'm so excited for this. I don't know if you all realize. Yeah, fix some stuff with the stream. Yeah, I think it's better. Oh, Normcore, how's it going? Long time no see. I feel like I haven't seen you live up there for a little bit. Your favorite game, yes. My favorite games of all time. Finally. Can't wait. Yeah, and so the goal is I'm going to do a full series playthrough. I'm starting with one, and I'm going to do my darndest to stream all through, at least through one through 4. I don't know if I'll do 5. 5 is a huge game. But we'll see. Maybe that'll give me incentive doing on stream to actually just get it done. So, yeah, I'm so excited for this. It's gonna be awesome. I was just gonna ask you, Normcore, if you've played it before, but I know the answer to that. You haven't played it. Who tracked this game, Cliff Blazinski? No, this isn't NES. So NES is Metal Gear. And then Metal Gear 2 is NES as well. Well, technically, the original Metal Gear was not NES. It got ported to NES, and the NES port's garbage. Can I think of the original? Hang on. Metal Gear. Let me see. Why can't I remember what it came out on? So the original one, MSX2. That's what it was, the MSX. The original Metal Gear games, Metal Gear 1, or just Metal Gear, and then Metal Gear 2 came out on the MSX. Got ported to the NES, which are garbage ports, but really it's the only way to play it. No one has an MSX PC anymore. And then Metal Gear Solid is kind of a continuation of the story, but it is different. I've actually never played Metal Gear. I'm more of a fan of the Metal Gear Solid series. It's kind of like they kind of usually look at them as two separate series almost. But such good games. No, Boba, Cliff did not direct this game, as you'll see very soon in the credits. I don't know if you've ever played a Hideo Kojima game, but he loves to see his name in the games, so you'll see his name a lot all over this thing. Oh man. Cool. Well, I don't really know if I need to set anything else up. I think at this point we can just jump right in, probably. If you guys are ready for this, or if you guys are just gonna bow out and bail, I see how it is. Also, if anyone's part of our Discord, Boba, Normcore, if you want to join in and chit chat while I'm playing, you can chit chat on stream and watch as well, if that's your thing. Let's see. I need to get the game audio up so you guys can hear that. Don't play the intro again. Oh man, this is gonna be so awesome. So good. Hideo Kojima is awesome, but my guys only made one good game, Gears of War. Oh, Cliff Blazinski? I don't know, I can't say his name. Yeah, Cliff. Is that really the... I feel like he's made other good games. Oh, you're just kidding. Okay. I see. I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like Cliff's made out something else that was good. I can't off the top of my head, I can't think of it, but oh man. I'm so excited about this. Okay, I'm just gonna get going. I'm gonna keep chatting with you guys. Don't think it means stop chatting. It just means I'm gonna hit the start button. I'm actually gonna press start like it says to do. It feels like such a has-been now. Yeah, he definitely has some interesting takes on the internet, that's for sure. He'll tweet something out once in a while. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, he's that's very. I don't. Is he even still like? Well, I know he's still making stuff. What was that game? He's made a game like a year or two ago. It just. It was free on PlayStation Plus. Right? Is my thinking of the same person? Or am I confusing two people? I feel like he made a game for PlayStation. Lawbreakers. That's not the one I was thinking of, but I totally forgot about Lawbreakers. The one I'm thinking of is. I'm just gonna look it up. Let me see. I'll find it here. I'll find it here. Video games. Radical Heights. He was a part of Radical Heights. That crazy battle royale game. That was like super 80s aesthetic. That's the one I was thinking. It got canceled. Like they did the beta and then shut it down. But all right, for real this time. New game. Yeah. We're gonna do normal. I hope that's okay. I hope I just don't get destroyed. Oh, the music in this game is top tier. Best of the best. Happy birthday, Metal Gear Solid. That was so funny. I had that realization just like a couple hours ago. I was like, wait a second, it's his 23rd birthday today. So you didn't know.
I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Let me know if the game audio is too loud or too quiet.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the
Love it.
situation,
I
Snake?
love it.
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected.
By the way, I am playing on a PS1.
But make sure nobody sees
This is a black controller, I know, but yeah, I have my PS1 hooked up.
The frequency is 140.
This isn't the PC port. This is a real deal.
When you want
Face right here to prove it.
Push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Let's go, Snake. Let's do this thing. Let's freaking go. Alright, alright. Ooh, I gotta get used to this analog stick. It's very stiff. This is actually a newer controller. I just bought it because my other PS1 controller had died. Get that ration. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see if I can sneak. Forget in this game, it's either like running or not running. Later games, you get the sensitivity of actually being able to like run, sprint, you know, or crawl, or not crawl, but like sneak, like slow walk. But in this one, it's like, nope. You're either flat out sprinting or... Oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh. Dun, dun, da, da, da. That was almost bad, guys. That was almost bad. Oh man, I was not paying attention at all. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Hopefully my mic's good. I think so. If not, I can turn it up or even adjust my my AC is on. So if that's making it sound funny, let me know. All right. So the elevator's not here yet, so I can't go up. Let's talk to old Colonel here.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
Jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. Guess we just sit and wait. I don't think there's any other items on this floor that I need to grab. There might be another ration, but looks like I'm already maxed out, so let's smoke a cigarette while I wait. Oh, look at that. That's all I gotta do. Smoke a cigarette. Helps the time fly by. All right, come on. Get out of there. Now, leave? Yes, thank you. Uh-huh. Easy peasy. Almost like I've done this before. Okay, here's an epic moment right here. This is it. I'm really glad I told you it was 23 because otherwise your title would be wrong and you'd be so embarrassed that spaghetti would fall out of your pockets and you burst into treats. Oh, dude, no. When you sent me that message, I was like, you gotta be kidding me right now. I can't do math good. I'm an idiot. So well. At least I realized it was the birthday, because that was the other thing I was saying earlier. I didn't realize it was the birthday until like a couple hours ago. I'm like, wait a second, this is perfect. Oh, so good. Okay, my OBS is freezing up like that. Not ideal. How's it going, Archangel? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing today? It's a weekend. Got any plans?
I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Age hasn't slowed you down a bit.
Working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
Oh, OBS froze, so I'm not seeing the chat. I just... Okay.
Soldiers
There's no record. Putting the Normling to bed. I'll hop on. Sweet. Sounds
I'm glad to
good.
hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
My buddy's 21st birthday was a couple days ago, and I was like, wait, this guy is older than MGS, and I looked at the year and realized he made a mistake. Yeah. Thanks for catching that. No, help me look a little less like a fool. Oh, man.
Behind D.
Behind
Colonel,
D.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry.
Mei Ling.
I haven't introduced you
She's
to
the
yet.
best. Love
This
Mei
is
Ling.
Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Will do.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
Oh, Snake.
No, I'm serious.
Always
Well, I
flirting
know
with the
I'm looking
ladies.
forward for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
Keep it
But,
together, dude.
I'm
Keep it
surprised.
together.
You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Okay.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake.
Tell me
The
these
red
things I
dots
don't
are your
understand.
enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Okay,
Get whatever
okay.
information you can from him about the terrorists.
Get that?
If he's
Gotta find the
alive,
DARPA
that
chief.
is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes.
That's one
it's
thing I
all
never
based on
understood.
currently existing
Why
technology.
does
You won't
being
be able to use
spotted
it in an
suddenly
area with
jam your
strong
radar?
harmonic resonance.
Is that like the
So be
sweat
careful.
from how nervous you are running away?
Monitoring
I don't know.
movements by
It
radar,
has never made any
so
sense to me.
contact us by codec anytime
Hey,
you
if someone
want.
sees you, your radar
Got
shuts
it.
off.
I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Sounds good.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked.
Ah.
You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way,
Man,
sorry
no
to
one can keep
disappoint,
it in their
but I did
pants
manage
here.
to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
Oh, Mei Ling, you
Never
have so
know.
much to learn. So much to learn. Cigarettes are probably, one of the best tools you got.
If you want to get in, there's the
Most
front
versatile
door.
tools.
It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
Puff, puff.
There's one sentry on the left
Exactly.
and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Sixers. I've never heard anyone call that gun that. Except for in this game.
What about the air duct near the door? There should
I
also
mean,
be
I
a
understand
duct
it's the
on the
caliber of
second
the round
floor.
that's used in it, but I've heard it called 556. But 5.56er. It's interesting.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Counting on you, Snake. All right. Sounds good, Colonel. Let's do this thing. Let's sneak into this nuclear disposal facility. Another ration I don't need. Ooh. Oh, I forgot that was back there. I didn't realize we got a gun so soon. That's crazy. It's been a long time, guys, since I've played this, so yeah, in my head for some reason thinking it was gonna be longer before I got a gun, but there we go. Oh, I missed. I can't believe I missed. Dang it. I was just trying to go fast and wasn't paying attention. Oh no. shoot. Okay. Boy, I need to like WD-40 this analog stick. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Run! Oh, we made it. Okay. Is there something in here worth...
Surveillance camera?
Surveillance camera? There's something. What's... Man, this looks like a grenade box. Is this more grenades? Is it worth me getting spotted? Oh. So in previous playthroughs, I would normally use a chaff grenade there. That was a complete experiment there to see if that would work. Oh my gosh. Look at that character model. Look at that epic snake with his 36-pack. Is there anything down here? One thing I love about this game is like there's so much to explore. Like you could easily just bust through the game and like miss a bunch of stuff. There's like little knickknacks and items and stuff that could be extremely helpful. Ah, go faster! That was close. a little close for comfort. Alright. I guess I'll just ignore that call, apparently. Hey, lefty. Righty. Oh, there's rats.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you
Master.
doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Or 180.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you.
Okay, thanks.
Wild
I
field
wasn't
mice don't
wasn't
have a
worried, but
thick
okay.
layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring.
I don't
that's
think
not
I've
their
ever
own.
heard this
To ensure the
before.
survival of their own
That's the other thing
kids,
about this
right?
game. There's so much dialogue
Pretty brilliant program,
where if you don't like
If there are mice,
the
that
only reason
means
they're
there
talking
must
about this
be
right now is
an
because
exit somewhere.
I startled
Follow
those
the
mice there. If I didn't startle those mice, it would have been a completely different conversation. Like that's the genius of Kojima's. You could play the game 100 times and just, you know, not trigger something one time and so good. Oh, faster, faster, faster. Love how they're just like chilling. Come with me. Is this a way out? Nope. Sorry, boys. Oh, okay, here we go. It's getting real now. Okay. Oh, shoot. This is like, hey, dude, don't mind me. Oh my gosh. What do you have for me, Colonel?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try
Okay.
to find it.
Okay. Okay, it saved their numbers for me. I was going to say, I was like, I didn't save those. What do you have to say, Master?
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
Simplify your thoughts, or just call Campbell. He'll help you. Thanks, Master. Master Miller. Okay, well, there's an elevator they were talking about. Ooh. Ammo for my SOCOM. Oh, camera. What's up, camera? Oh, I don't have any key card, right? Yeah, I can't go in any of the doors. Well, maybe there might be. Some of the doors don't require key cards. Let's see. Ooh, like this one's open. Here we go. Ooh, what's this? Thermal. That's a good thing to have. There's a key card. Oh, that camera almost got me. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Let's head downstairs, go to the elevator. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. How do I... Okay, I forget there's a way to do first-person view. Okay. Although it controls horridly. Oh no, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it, I knew it. Dang it. My perfect run. I gotta wait for him to go around. I don't really want to risk it. Oh, run faster, please. I don't know which one to go to. I don't remember. Let's just go to basement 1, see what happens. Phew, that could have gone really poorly. All right, let's see.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Okay. Okay, boss. Locked. Knock, knock. Still can't go in there.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
Sounds easy enough. Let me know if how the volume is, guys, if the game needs to go up or something, or if I'm too loud. Alrighty. Here we go.
Is that a woman? Not him.
Not the DARPA chief. So many calls, jeez.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for that little tidbit there. Woo! We found the DARPA chief. Game over. We did it, boys. Let's go home.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House.
What's up,
They say
Slay?
if they don't exceed
My favorite
their
game series of all
demands, they'll
time.
launch a
Same
nuclear weapon.
here.
Sweet Jesus.
Metal Gear,
Is it possible?
solid,
It's possible.
a whole series, best games.
Could launch a nuke.
Nothing better. No story better than this. No characters better than this. The enemies, incredible.
They shouldn't
All
have
the
access
bosses
to
and
a
everything.
missile.
Love
What
it.
I'm about to tell you is classified information.
Yes, I love that emote.
Okay?
Lurk.
We're
That's
conducting exercises
perfect.
with a new type of experimental
That's
weapon.
amazing.
A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Ooh.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
You knew?
Whoa, shout out to Yogurt Archangel. Thank you so much. Subscribe for 3 months. Appreciate it, dude. Let's get your September started off. Thank you very much.
The reason you were here at this
Appreciate
disposal
that.
site?
My bar should be going up any second
Why
now.
else would I come to
Or maybe
a
not.
godforsaken place like this?
Same age as me. Metal Gear and I share a
I
special
heard
moment.
the
Oh,
Metal Gear
really?
project was scrapped.
Well, 23 years old, just babies.
It's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Oh, you mean the original Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Solid. July 87. I see.
If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Dude, that's
Revolution.
awesome. So I'll be straight with you, Slight.
Rex has fallen.
I've
into the
never
hands of
really
terrorists.
played the original ones on MSX.
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype.
I've tried them, but
Probably already finished.
they're hard. They're really hard, so I've never beat them.
These
Metal Gear
guys are
Solid's more my
pros.
jam.
They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Fuck that. Hey! Shut up in there, will ya? Mind your own
But I
business.
thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course. There is a PAL.
For a sec, I thought you were gonna say never. Oh no, wait, dude. No, I've played
In order
this.
to launch the device.
There are
I
two
was playing this back in the day. You know, I was only
Baker knows
like
one, and I know one.
6, or I was only like 7 years, probably 7 or 8. When this came out, I don't think I didn't play it when it first came out because I was only 5 when it came out. But a couple years later, yeah, I was about 7, maybe 8. I finally played it, and dude, favorite game of all time. Even at that age, I was like, I love this game. I played it a million times, over and over and over again.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password,
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
what?
The card keys.
Card keys.
They were designed by Armstech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that,
Yes, you can stop the launch.
Not to ruin the mood, but I noticed when you respawn. Yeah, he keeps that bot keeps unfollowing and following me. He's been doing it for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Like, I keep getting notifications that he followed me again because I think he unfollows and waits a week and then follows me again.
okay.
So far, that's the only one. Like, it's not like it's different ones. It's that same one keeps doing over and over again. But I've been keeping an eye on it.
Somewhere
Yeah, I
in the
need to-
second-floor basement.
I need to deal with that. 'Cause it's a
Second-floor
little annoying,
I heard the guards say they moved him
but
to an
at least I
area
haven't
with a
got
lot of
got
electronic
botted
jamming.
yet. You know, they haven't just like
Any
totally
other
jammed me up.
clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body.
Personal area network, huh? So
As
funny.
you approach
Love
the
it.
door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
No?
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
He's murdered him.
Dead.
This is love how nonchalantly. Dead.
Naomi, the chief.
Oh, there he goes. Now he's a little more like urgent.
No, it looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand.
What's up?
this
Thanks for the
officer's
host,
security
Light. That's
level red.
awesome. Thank you so
You need
much.
the
I
highest
appreciate it.
security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this office?
Appreciate
but
it
you don't
very,
have
very
complete
much.
Access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Okay. Okay, dokie. I love this part. Always gotta check under the bed. Always gotta check under there. I'm not stupid. Boy.
Don't move.
So
You
funny.
killed the chief, you bastard.
I love it.
Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move.
Oh, it's just like, no biggie. There's just a naked dude in the background. Don't mind. He's blurred out.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even
Only
turned
it's on
the safety
Snake.
off,
He has a
rookie.
I told you.
someone has a gun drawn on him, and he's just like, not today. He draws a gun right back at him.
Open that door.
So good.
You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Don't think. Shoot. Come on, hit him. Oh, why is it so hard to hit him? There we go. It like wasn't aiming right. My controller was
What are
acting
you
funny.
waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Poor dude in the back. Just don't mind me. A butthole hanging out. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. No, get up! What are you doing? Are you gonna pick up the ammo or no? Okay. Frick. It's so hard to aim in this game. Oh man, I haven't done this in a long time. That's why this is a stealth game. It's so hard to shoot. Oh, frick. I did that wrong. There is a way to avoid those, I think. Thanks. Thanks, friendo. So unorthodox, but it worked. Yeah, no, I mean, it was crazy for the time.
Thanks for the help.
Definitely gave it a cinematic feel.
Wait! Who are you?
Wait. I'm checking out your butt. Don't leave.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind. Now we'll never get that detonation code. Boss, I have a good idea.
Okay.
Good girl. Just like that.
I don't know if I ever understood that part before.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No,
It just
Snake.
clicked for me.
The
I don't know if I want to
nanomachines
say
are
it yet,
functioning
though.
properly.
I know a
what
lot of
was
people in the
it?
chat have already
It
played the
must have been
game, but
psychometric interference
I don't want
coming
to
from
spoil
Psycho
anything.
Mantis.
We're playing through
Foxhound
this
psychic.
for your
Think
guys'
of it
sake.
as a
So,
mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
all right. I have one bullet. It's not ideal, but this isn't really a shooter game anyway, so hopefully I'll be all right. I don't think I need more rations. Actually, you know what? There's one under the bed. I might as well take it. Right? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, dude. Wish I had clothes to put you. I can't hurt a blanket to cover you up. Oh man. Let's see. Ooh, good. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I need to head down, right? To find. So I know I was kind of talking over that whole cutscene, which maybe in the future I'll try not to do too much. But the plan right now is we need to go find President Baker, president of Arms Tech. So they supposedly got the DARPA chief's code, I think is what they said, and so they just need President Anderson. Is that his name, President Anderson? No, President Baker. They need President Baker's code. And they have him right now. So I need to go save him or find him before that he gives up the code, so I don't get the nuclear launch the keys to unlock the be able to launch a nuclear missile, nuclear warhead. That is where we're at, if I remember correctly. If I'm misremembering, someone correct me in the chat, I guess, but pretty sure that's what's happening right now. C4, baby. Check all these doors. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Wait, what? Oh, I'm full. Okay, I was like, I swear I did so good. Shades, huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I already know the answer to this puzzle, but we're looking for some place to stick some C4. And that would be places that look like that. You can notice on the wall. Different shade there. Cemented in, but not painted over. So we're going to go ahead and, let's see, square to set, circle to detonate. Alright, let's check out some of these equipment room first. See if there's anything good. Oh, I forgot about the trap doors. Jeez. So messed up. Oh, man. Let's see, and the last one, I think, is over here, right? Yeah, here we go. Dun, dun. This game has the best soundtrack. Best music. This whole series does, but man, this one is something else. Alright, let's see. I don't need that. Let's get rid of some C4. Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna need some more C4. I gotta get through this door. I can hear the camera, and that's why I'm throwing a chaff. Yeah. Level 6, huh? Oh, shoot! Ugh. Okay, SOCOM, baby. You guys ready for this?
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're
good.
the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Revolver Ocelot. So stinking cool.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Love it. Love it. So good. How epic it is. Cinematic. I always forget that his bullets bounce. Pain in the butt. And you don't want to touch those wires. And everything will go boom. Come on, Ocelot. Come on, Ocelot. Trying to remember the there we go, the technique here. I feel like I was doing something wrong here.
Don't you want to settle this?
Shooting blindly. Oh, what? I was behind that pillar. You kidding me? Get out of here, dude. Ah, frick. I feel like
smell of porter. You know, that sulfury smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Why isn't R2? Oh, whenever he talks, let's see. I can't access my inventory. Stun grenade work? What the heck? Are you kidding me? Oh, why? It was like auto-aiming at Baker. Holy cow. I'm glad that didn't work, because I would have destroyed President there. And I'm almost out of ammo because I went a little crazy. Back finally. Rowdy Child tonight. What's up, dude? Yeah, I get that. There's definitely lots of nights like that. Ooh, I got him. That was lucky. Are you kidding me? What the? Are you? No freaking way. Ah. Hey. You're not allowed to reload on the run. That's cheating. Yeah, and I just have the one. Yeah. It's 1 or 10. It's still hard, though. Oh, I almost walked right into the wire. Set off the C4. Dude, I'm down to 3 bullets. This isn't looking so hot. Okay, 15. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, get out of here. Oh, I don't have any more rations either. No way. Am I not going to beat him on the first try? Come on. I'm better than that. No way. Okay. Okay. There you go. You get to hear the game over screen. So good. Get good, Garrett, right? I'd hop on the voice chat with Steph Solo Mike for shenanigans. Oh, no worries. No worries. It's all good. Alright, let's try this again. It was very bad. Trying to remember what the best strategy is for that, because oh, that's not gonna work. Dang it. Maybe? Okay, good. Thank you. I guess it's just using the stun grenades, but the thing is that it stuns myself as well, and I gotta go easier on the bullets. I just got a little trigger happy there a few times. Alright, we don't need to see this again, right? Use C4 on him? Is that the trick? Oh, I used up... That's the problem. I used up all my C4. I open up all the doors. Well, no, you don't want to use C4 because then it'll blow up the President Baker, who's strapped to a literal tower of C4.
All right. Alive. Let's go.
I don't know. Either way, I'm all out of... Can't see! I can't see either. See, that's the problem. I think I just gotta be a little more patient. I was getting a little antsy, getting a little... Trying to do it too quick, you know? See, when I can do that, that's a sweet spot right there. Oh, he's fine. Calm down, Ocelot. So what do you think I'm doing, dude? Okay. Okay. I hate how when he hits you, it like stuns you for a second.
I love the smell of Corda. You know,
Corda.
that sulfury smell.
Yeah, I bet you do.
But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Yeah, there we go. Garrett likes that sulfur smell. Dude, love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. So good. Come on! Oh, that should have been it right there. That was lucky. Got him! We need some sound alerts. I have some sound alerts. You scroll down on the stream, they should be there. Oh, you mean like official Super Gamer Boys one? Yeah, I need to figure out how to get that to work because that would be amazing. My hand!
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you?
What the heck?
I like you. I have no name.
That exoskeleton.
Oh, I love this game so much. I mean, what's cooler than a ninja? Come on, guys. There's nothing cooler than a ninja. So stinking cool.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis' mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Dang.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha! You're a funny
This must have been so cinematic for the time. Oh, 100%. This game was gorgeous, like graphics-wise, the camera angles, the storytelling. Like it's crazy for anything during that time.
What's wrong with you? I just
In
told you I was here to
1998,
save
like,
you.
yeah, like there was,
I didn't
not to say
know
there
the
weren't other
dark was
amazing games at that time, but
He had a heart attack or something.
this did some
Oh, don't be a
major
fool.
things in the industry, like
Anyway,
the storytelling.
terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows?
And the camera
Maybe they're
angles too,
like
yeah,
us in the
everything's
arms
very,
industry,
like,
always
cinematic.
looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
He's beating him with his walking
Not
stick.
anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
Saw Shang-Chi today, it was amazing. Dude,
Looks like she
that's all I'm
managed to
hearing.
break out of here, though. I hope
That's how
she's
amazing it is.
I'm sure she
I want to
is.
see it so bad.
She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did
Is it
you
only
know
in
she's
theaters,
dead?
or
I was in contact with
did
her
it
by
come
codec.
to,
I
to
was
come to Disney
tied up
Plus
here,
as well?
that is.
Kodak.
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's...
Oh, it's only in theaters. Interesting.
Sorry, I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
In case you guys missed it, he just said her code's on the back of the CD case. When I first played that game, this game, I was like, what is he talking about? What CD case? I have no idea what he's talking about. And I finally realized he was actually talking about the game case. Blew my mind. I don't know if it'll focus, but at the bottom there, it has her code. Brilliant, brilliant.
Why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong.
Snake. Come in, Snake. This is Commander Campbell.
Colonel. What's up, Adrian? How's it going?
All right, all right. How you doing, good sir?
Doing good. Thanks for joining. You just beat Ocelot. Learn about Metal Gear.
Right.
Nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
How you doing? How you doing this fine Friday night?
Not too bad. So I just missed the CD case is what you're telling me, huh?
Exactly. Yeah, I was just holding up the CD case to everyone on the stream because he mentioned the CD thing, and I'm like,
unbelievable.
Yeah, telling him how it took me way longer than it should have the first time I played. Figure that out. Normcore says, "Homeboy in the house."
Oh, what's good, good sir? How you been? How you doing? How's it been going so far?
It's going good. Yeah, I feel like I'm making decent time too. Since I know stuff, it's kind of like I'm trying to like, you know, not reveal like story things, but obviously with puzzles, I know how to solve it. So it's just kind of like I feel like I'm speed running it a little bit, not on purpose, but it's just like because I know where I'm going. But yeah, so far so good. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it every second of it. Ooh, Normcore says, "Tell Adrian that Shang-Chi is fire." He went and saw Shang-Chi in theaters today, and he said it was amazing.
No.
Metal Gear.
Yes.
That's pretty high praise. I hope you could back that up. I hope the movie could back that up.
Due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing
Normcore, Garrett is doing a speed run confirmed. Oh man. No, if I was doing a speed run of this game, I've made way too many mistakes. I died to Ocelot once, you know. I was screwing around with the rats in the vent.
Developed as a black project.
Black project.
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Does this game have RNG you can mess with? No, not really.
Bribes.
It's pretty straightforward. The only thing this game has going for it is there's just so much like so many secrets in the game, I guess you could call them.
Easter eggs?
Yeah, little Easter eggs, like things you can find and do that.
What's that?
Like earlier when I was calling through the vents and I came across those mice. Normally when you talk to Master Miller, it's a very different conversation. But since I came across those mice, he started telling me all the information about the stupid field mice. And I was just like, this is so random. I've never heard this conversation before. Like, it's only because of when he called me, I happened to be like in an event full of rats or something like that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that in this game where you could play the game 100 times and still totally miss a little Easter egg or secret or a little piece of dialogue or something like that. It's awesome.
No, you go on without me.
What are you playing on? I'm playing on original PS1.
I have one more question.
Authentic.
Who or what was that ninja?
This is the real deal, guys. This isn't the PC port. This is the real deal. Straight off a CD.
Dark little secret.
An experimental genome soldier.
That's wild. As much as you played, you're still finding. Yeah, 100%. Like, that was the first time I've ever had that conversation about the rats. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? He's just giving me a whole lecture on, like, wild field mice in Alaska. Like, this is crazy.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me?
Oh, boy. Lost another one.
No, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just...
Those Pentagon bastards.
Another one. First the DARPA chief, now President Baker.
It's almost as if they didn't want us to know something.
Colonel, are you listening? Now
Almost.
he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looks like another heart attack, but
Some kind of poison?
well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses.
This man is dying,
For example,
convulsing in front of
potassium
Snake, and he
chloride.
just
There are signs, but
heartlessly
we won't
says,
be able to
"What are
tell
you
without doing
talking
an
about?"
autopsy.
Look, man, we got a mission to do, all right? We got to stop some terrorists.
Yeah.
More than you can trust me.
It's all about the
Get in
mission.
contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away.
Can you see the
from
game
that
through
area.
Discord there, Adrian? Is that working?
Get a hold of yourself.
Let me look. I was just...
I was streaming there.
voice call, but-
I was streaming there. That way you could see it in real time instead of the delayed one on
Are
Twitch.
you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Hang
Is
on,
that
hang on,
right?
hang on.
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Should be there in the voice chat. At least it says it's streaming. I don't know, maybe it's
Oh,
on.
cool.
Yeah. So now you can actually see as it happens.
Well, let me pop out the chat so I can see that at the same
Yeah.
time.
Alright, so let's see. I got collect my bullets. Hey Garrett, remember when Homeboy used to stream? Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember those days too.
They were good.
And then I
how
had
do
to start managing out the rest of the year so that we have some fire content, which also part of it just dropped today.
Yeah, BT Dubs, if you haven't listened to a new episode of Super Gamer Book Club, it was amazing. And you should. Featuring the one and only Boba Fletch, who was here earlier. But he left because he's a loser. But he was good on the show. He was good on the episode, at least. Okay, let's see. Which ones have I not been? Nate, thank you. Nate is good, people. Yeah, he's fine. He's all right. No, we love Nate. Oh. Here we go. Okay, so Adrian, I have to ask you this. At the beginning of the game, Snake says that he hid his cigarettes in his stomach.
He boofed him.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is that what you think? Is that what you think happened, or did he swallow them? You're not
swallowing. How big is the human throat? Think about it. An average pack of cigarettes is what? Maybe 2 to 3 inches wide.
I mean, it doesn't say there necessarily it was a whole box. Maybe he smushed it like real small. So he's like
maybe he did a little canister with like 1 or 2 in there.
Yeah, or maybe phrasing. Of course, says phrasing. maybe it is a cardboard box, a whole box of them that he just like smushed really tight, or put in a canister and then swallowed it. Or
the canister might work if it was like maybe like pill shaped, I guess. To
like
swallow, but
like he only brought 1 cigarette basically. It's just really long and narrow, so we could swallow it. No, I think I agree with you. That's probably how I got him in. But also,
why would the Colonel care?
Yeah, why would the Colonel care? But also, I guess, would you want to smoke those after they've been there?
Well, I imagine if I'm putting them in a case, it's a metal case. It's probably insulated. So,
I mean,
and I imagine he probably did it like right before he left too. So they weren't sitting there for a long time.
Are you kidding me right now? Literally no one was here. What the heck is happening? What the heck is happening, Adrian?
Night.
He was all alone in a room.
Good night.
What just happened?
Snake. Snake.
The Colonel is a volunteer dare officer, guys. I mean, this was made in the 90s. My brother says you guys don't know the lengths a man will go to get a smoke out in the field.
I see. I told you, dude.
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, he would know. I mean, I kind of want that thing, but why when I killed him did it like set off everyone? It doesn't make any sense. Unless, did I startle him before I grabbed him? Maybe I startled him? Do I dare try this again? There we go. Oh, okay, so I must have bumped into him, tipped him off before I choked him out. I just need to be a little careful. That's all. All right. I don't even remember what I was supposed to call Meryl. Let's see. So, as I was telling you guys before, it's on the back of the CD case. That was a little trickeroony that they were telling us. 140.15. Let's see.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself?
The legendary Solid Snake.
Kind of one-man army?
Let's imagine if Snake was just so full of himself and just like so pompous and proud that that's just how he introduced himself. I'm the legendary Solid Snake, don't you know? What?
Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
That's what they call me.
Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the.
Oh, my OBS froze again. I wonder why the chat froze. That's why. You can't smoke. Oh, my brother says you can't smoke because you can smell it from miles away. Yeah, I am sure.
Beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Normcore says I kind of want to fire up the N64 tonight. Is there a digital version of this game because that would render the CD case thing useless? There actually is. There's a PC port.
But I think the code is in the instruction manual.
Yeah, so you have to look at the digital instruction manual for the PC port in order to find the code.
You look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
Colonel.
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh?
Whoa,
How's
wait,
he holding
what?
up?
He's dead.
What?
As Normcore would say, phrasing.
Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
I don't want to fire up my N64. What are you gonna play?
Sick or anything?
What kind of heat you got?
Not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny.
Yeah, what are you gonna play on N64?
Sounds like it, but I have no idea
Maybe
what.
some Diddy Kong Racing?
Yet.
The Superior Kart Racer?
Design Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Star Fox? You always play Star Fox. Come on.
You can play that with your eyes closed.
Storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Of course, I'm the legendary Solid Snake, don't you know?
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on
Star
the first
Fox,
floor
my
of this
fave
building
game.
that
Just kind of
leads to
feels
the
like it's
north.
time to revisit. It's a
What's
once
the
in a quarter
security
type of
level on the
thing.
door there?
Nice.
I get it.
5, but it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green.
It's been a while since I played Ocarina, but the 3DS version is just so... It's so much better than the N64 version. Majora is the same way.
Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never
Music.
had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately,
What if
killing is
Link
one
and
of those
Snake
things
were
that gets
swapped?
easier the more you
Oh
do it.
man.
In war, all of
Snake would just
mankind's
wreck
worst
shop in
emotions,
Hyrule,
worst
that's for
traits
sure.
come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
Would Link speak?
If I get out of here alive,
He'd have
I'll
to,
think
right?
about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me
Yeah,
try
I mean,
say
it's to
this
talk
another
with
way.
Colonel,
Stay the
or it'd
hell
just
out
be
of my way.
really frustrating for everyone involved.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right.
What are they, Beavis and Butthead over here?
We'll link up after
Yeah, yeah,
and we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
He'd be like, yeah, yeah.
After I open up the cargo
Pretty
door,
good.
contact
Wah!
You work for
Alright.
Nintendo? Never told me.
Yeah, I voiced Link, you know, for years. We go way back. Me and Mr. Nintendo, you know. my uncle works at Nintendo. Okay, I don't know if there's a door up here that takes the level 2 card. Yep, there is. Glad I came up here. Ooh, the greatest item in the entire game. The cardboard box. Oh, I forgot to pull the key card back out. All right. What is Garrett and Adrian's best impression? Please show. Please show. Oh man. My best impression? I'm not really an impression guy, so I mean, I don't know about this. Wait, where's my suppressor? Didn't I pick up that suppressor downstairs? Wait a second. Oh, it's on there. Okay. Oof. What do you think, Adrian? What's your best impression?
I was trying to think.
Come on, dude. What's going on here?
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Your best
Don't worry,
JJ
I'm disguised
impersonation?
in a uniform.
Oh, man.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
See, that's
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen,
that's
Snake,
hard.
the
That's
cargo
really
door
hard
is
because
like an
JJ.
airlock.
The thing is, to do a good JJ impersonation, you have to be
Infrared
funny.
sensors. Be careful. If an intruder
And I'm
is
just not
sensed,
that quick.
gas
You have to
is
be
released.
quick. Like that's
Okay, so we need
JJ.
the
He's just
nuclear
like very
warhead storage
quick,
building.
improvising,
You said
second to
you'd stay put and be
second.
a good girl.
I changed my
Yeah.
mind.
I don't know if I
Don't
could do a
get
JJ,
careless. That's when things always turn sour.
especially
Sorry,
since
but
JJ is
this
like a
the
chameleon.
only
Like he's
way I
not
can
the
figure
same
out
per.
whether or
Like
not I'm cut
Right.
out to be
I
a
mean, he is the
soldier.
same, you know,
I
but
gotta get my hands dirty.
These
he,
guys
he
are
adapts to whatever
professionals. You're
situation
gonna
he's
get
in.
yourself
So I feel like
killed.
there's not like
See
a
you there.
JJ. I mean, he did peanut couple driving. So yeah, that'd be my impersonation. Is yeah, here's my cup. Now it's full of pee. No. How did I do that? I did that on stream. You guys didn't even know.
He
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Yeah. Oh man, that was a story on it was a while back. I'm trying to remember, but yeah, it was.
I wasn't there for that one.
It was shoot. What holiday was it? They were going and looking at Christmas lights. It was Christmas time, I think is what it was, or it was trick or treating. It was either trick or treating or Christmas lights. I don't remember. But yeah, him and his family were out and about doing either looking at Christmas lights from the car or going house door to door trick or treating. But they were in the car driving back someplace. I think they're heading home, and he had to pee so bad. Yeah, Zet. I think yeah, that was when Zet was still around. Zet was on that episode, and oh man, he had to go so bad, and everything was closed down because of COVID. And he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it home. And I think they had a cup from like Burger King or McDonald's or something. And he straight up, like, it was dark, it was nighttime, and he was able to sneak the cup down somehow while driving, whip it out, pee, and zip it up and hide the cup without anyone in. Like, he has a wife who's sitting next to him and 3 kids in the back, and none of them saw it happen somehow. I don't know how. It's
Maybe they
the
didn't
most
see it
bizarre
on
thing.
purpose.
Maybe they didn't see it on purpose. But dude, when he first told us, I'm like, there's no way that's true. And he's like, Garrett, I've never been more dead serious in my entire life. Like, oh, I forgot about the loud floorboards.
Run.
Let's kick him in the mouth. It's fine. Yeah, dude, when he's telling me that, I'm like, you gotta be joking with me. Only you would try something like that. And that, my friends, is why the cardboard box is the best item in the game. Oh, they came in here too. Good thing they're not that smart.
Second only to the wet box in 2.
Yes, the wet box. Okay. I don't think there's anything else farther down, right? Yet that I can get? Or was there? I know there's one more door, but... Do you remember, Adrian? Or you're not going to tell me?
No, I'm trying to remember.
Okay, it's like, oh, I see how it is. I see. You're just not going to tell me. You want me to go...
Look, man, you're supposed to be the expert here. You were the one telling me, oh, I got this. I can play with my eyes closed.
Yeah, but it's been a long time. Okay, there we go. Glad I came back. Mine detector. Oh, that's going to come in handy. I'm glad I came back. Yeah, what happened to the speedrun? Get out of here, Normcore. I never agreed to that. Okay, this guy needs to go. This guy really needs to go. You have Yoda over here asking Vulcan for help. What? Am I Yoda in that situation? Come on, Adrian's at least like a Jedi. Well, I guess Vulcan is a Jedi master. I was gonna say,
what are you talking about?
He's at least a Jedi master.
Vulcan is a master too.
Okay, I know who Vulcan is. Normcore, get out of here. I know what he is. He's a weird dude.
Took you a minute.
He's a weird dude
with
with a mask.
Trying to buy some time.
You can't say Plo Koon is awesome. He literally has like 30 seconds in the movie. Like, he's barely in the movie. You can't say he's awesome. I guess I have not watched the animated series. Maybe he has a bigger part in those. Okay, I guess this guy's just camping the door, so I guess I'm just gonna have to choke him out. Okay, don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up.
Norm, are we talking about... Now, listen. There's The Clone Wars, and there's Clone Wars. Now, me personally, no Clone Wars series exists outside of Clone Wars. Which one are we talking about here?
Which one is the Clone Wars? Is that the...
The Clone Wars is the CG one. Clone Wars is the one that came out by the guy who created Samurai Jack.
Oh yeah, that one's the best.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the best.
Beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without.
I'm talking about the one that's canon.
Gotcha. I don't know if that's a jab, because there's a lot of stuff that's better than the mainline story that's not canon anymore. And I know you won't try to argue me on that one.
I love this. Smoke a cigarette to see the lasers. One's really fast. That one's really slow. And...
but yeah. I have not seen any of the CG Clone Wars.
Really?
Except
for some reason
no.
I thought you had.
I saw the movie when they were first trying to introduce it, and it was so awful. I was like, I don't want anything to do with this. And I never watched anything after it again.
Jeez.
All I remember was it was a terrible looking model for Anakin and Ahsoka, and they just called each other Sky Guy and Snip for an hour and a half, and I was like, I don't want anything to do with this. No, thank you.
Just call me.
I was like, they canceled the Genndy Tartakovsky one for this?
Never mind about that. You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Fans. Oh man, I love Deep Throat.
Colonel.
Watch season 7. I'm not watching all the way to season 7.
I know. We were monitoring the call.
That's the Star Wars equivalent of asking somebody to watch One Piece.
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But
Never.
The question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
So you mean someone leaked the information?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Mei Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry. The radio waves were too
Just
weak to
season
locate
7
their
on its
source,
own? You can
but
do
I'm
that?
sure
That's
he's near
allowed?
you,
I
somewhere on
mean,
the base.
I feel like I'd
Snake,
lose a lot of
you'll have to
context.
go through the minefield to advance.
Skip the first 6
Watch the-
seasons. Just
okay,
watch 7.
so-
watch the last 4
Wait a
episodes.
minute, wait a minute
of
though.
season
So
7.
you're telling
What
me
is
of the
this?
entire series, only 4 episodes are worth watching?
Oh no, this is not. That's not normcore. You're not selling us on this.
Yeah, I don't think this is the pitch you think it is.
Yeah, this isn't. The last 4 episodes are a movie? Interesting.
So if the last ones are a movie that requires no context, what was the point of the series? The last 4 of season 7, and it ties into episode 3. The original animated series already did that, dude. It ended with Anakin getting into the ship in the beginning of episode 3. Like literally seconds before episode 3 started.
Okay, everyone hush. We have one of the most awesome villains in this game right here.
Send him a message.
Oh, Raven?
Yeah.
You must face me in combat. Singular combat.
This is so intense. I love it.
That's right. You belong on the ground.
Vulcan Raven.
You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
Love it.
Come, let's fight.
Let's fight. Okay, you asked for it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, what's the... Okay, let's do a little... Chat-rooney, and then... Am I allowed to talk now? Oh yeah, you can talk, Norma. You can talk all you want.
Isn't Clone Wars coming to Disney Plus? I feel like I remember seeing an article about it.
Ah! You just hit me with the frickin' tank. I keep missing. Dang it. I don't remember it being this hard to throw the frickin' grenade. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Adrian, I rewatched Big Hero 6. Still, I need to pull up your tier list because I forgot what else you had in B. I think you had it alongside Lilo and Stitch, which if you did, I don't understand how it's still in B tier. I gotta go. Let me go look in the Discord.
Ah, perfect shot.
What do we have that in? I feel like it was movies and TV.
See how you like that.
Let's see how you like this. Oh, frick. I just keep getting ran over by this frickin' tank. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I threw a grenade at myself.
Yep, here we go. Okay, let me see what you have in B.
Right in the hole. Get her in there. Yeah, I got it. Get off of me, please. Why didn't that... Okay, I was like, that grenade never blew up. What's going on? No, please.
I also remember there was something egregious that you put on here.
There we go.
Let me look at this. What
It's
did you
grown
do?
on me
You did
because I've seen it
something that's
9,000 times.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if we can ever come back from this. What did you do? What did you do? Oh yeah, you put Oliver and Company as a D. Atlantis and Treasure Planet.
What?
Have you not seen this? Did you not see this when they dropped this bombshell in their subreddit?
No.
Well, boss.
I gotta send it to you, dude. They got some pics, man. They got some explaining to do. They got Sword in the Stone in B rank.
Not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, He is as if possessed by a demon, much
He is
like
as if
you.
possessed by
I
a
would
demon.
expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear
Sword
you
in the
took
Stone is a
plan
low-key
as
banger,
well.
but Atlantis is not.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the
Gotcha.
language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known.
Oh no, you have. Okay, wait.
Beard.
So you had
Snake is mine now.
Big Hero 6 as an A tier, which was already far too high. But
Big
you're
Hero
telling
6
me
is pretty good.
it's great. But if we're talking about the pantheon
And I
of
will
all the
meet
Disney
again
movies,
in battle.
there is no way it's an A tier. When you have it sitting next to Little Mermaid,
on my head.
Aladdin, and Lion King,
Their sword
absolutely
is
not.
blood.
But then you bring it down to B. Now you got it standing toe to toe with Lilo and Stitch, Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh no. Oh, he's in here. He just joined us.
Good.
I gotta.
Explain yourself.
Oh, wait. Where did we leave off?
I was just saying, having Big Hero 6 in A was already far too high.
I didn't want it in the A. That was one of those where I wanted it in the B tier. Honestly, I almost have it. I would argue for it to be in the C tier.
I would argue that too.
But the chat revolted. That was the big one that was.
I don't understand. I mean, it's a great movie, but like I said, if we're talking in the range of everything, no way it's B tier, or no way it's A or B.
Right, I agree with you, but it was like a mutiny on my hands, so it ended up in the A, which it shouldn't have been. But yeah, that was one. What was the other one you had an issue with? Oliver and Company?
Yes.
Okay, that one I haven't seen in a while, and I'm willing to watch it again and give it a proper rating.
Okay. I want to know what the rub is. Did you watch Treasure Planet 2 or just Atlantis?
Just Atlantis.
What was the rub?
Pacing. The pacing in that movie is bad. It builds for so long, but the final 30 minutes of the movie is fantastic. Really good. But it takes way too long to get there, and it makes you try to care about characters that aren't that interesting, except for the Doctor character, who's really cool, and a few other ones. But it just it builds, and the ending is great, but it takes too long to get there. And the animation in that, I mean, for the time it was good, but it's really toned down and dark and weird looking.
It was definitely a different look.
Totally.
But Disney always went through different periods like that. Like a lot of their stuff in the 70s, I would argue looks really, really rough.
Yeah, I mean, on my list I have a Great Mouse Detective pretty high, and that's one that was different. So
yeah, that's when they were a lot more sketchy, I think, with their stuff when it wasn't as clean. They didn't clean up nearly as much.
I'm sorry, Garrett. I'm interrupting your Metal Gear stream.
Good. It's
no.
good.
We have to figure this out.
Yeah, this is important to Adrian, so it's important to me.
I hope I can help you to stop them.
This is the content they come here for. Come for the Metal Gear, stay for the Disney chat.
No, I'm here for the Metal Gear. I know where you're at. I know what you're doing.
I've never seen this game, and I'm learning. You're attacking a tank and putting grenades on it.
Yes.
Home on the Range.
No, that's not Home on the Range.
That's not Home on the Range.
I forgot to put Hercules on the list, and so we called an audible, and I said, okay, since I forgot Hercules and we don't remember Home on the Range, we're gonna turn that into Hercules.
Okay.
So that is Hercules.
Okay, because I can tell you right now, Home on the Range is D tier. I can tell you right now. You don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that one.
Trust me on this one.
Yeah, I just straight up forgot to put Hercules on the list.
Peter Pan, a C tier.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice. Choice. And Pinocchio.
In C? Pinocchio's in C?
Yeah.
I think out of all the old movies, the ones from the 40s, 50s, that one holds up better than Dumbo, holds up better than Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
Pinocchio was one that scared the hell out of me as a kid.
Is that why it's so low?
It's just it's suppressed memories like coming back. Like for some reason, I really don't like this movie.
I think so. That probably has to do with it. But
now, I'm wondering about Fantasia because artistically and sonically, it's a masterpiece. So, is it because it's not technically, it's more of a concert than a film in a sense?
Honestly, I don't know why Fantasia made it to this because it's so different. It doesn't really count as a movie, you know? Like
That's
you said,
what I'm saying.
it's more of an experience. So we kind of just rated them and we put them right next to each other because we're like, I mean, 2000 this very similar to the old one. So
right,
you know, there's not much else to say about that other than it's pretty like for what it was. If you think about, imagine being in the 40s and seeing that.
Right, it's mind blowing. You never seen anything like that before. You're telling me I'm watching a symphony, basically. They're visualizing a symphony to me right now. That's insanity to think about doing that back then.
Innovation wise and with the technology they had, if we're just rating it on that, it deserves to be higher. But then again, it's not really a movie; it's more of an experience. So it's like it's hard to say. You know, that one's hard to say.
I don't know. We could keep going, but I'd rather let Metal Gear shine. That's what we're here for.
That is what we're here for, and I wanted to make sure, because you had a bone to pick with me, mostly with Oliver and Company, which I'm going to give that one another shot. I'm going to watch it again as an adult, because I watched that a lot as a kid, and I remember liking it. It's just, I'm not lying when I say it's been like 27 years.
Oh,
it's been as long as Garrett's been alive.
Yeah, jeez.
Leave that young man alone. He's got a family.
Garrett, I had this movie on VHS, bro.
I still have
Oliver and
my
Company.
VHS.
I had VHS.
Dude.
I've watched Oliver and Company on VHS. That's how I watched it too. It may be as old as me, but I watched those.
Garrett's familiar with VHSs.
I loved our VHSs. We had a whole stack of them. My favorite was our special edition. We had original and the special edition Star Wars sets. So I was able to watch the originals and then the ones where just ruined them.
I remember those ones. They came out in like 97. They had
it was like the black and blue set and then the black and gold set,
Yeah, the black and gold set.
So good.
Yeah. Black and gold was the one where they changed it. The one that's black, red, black, blue, and black, purple. Those are the last ones that was the original cuts.
Mm-hmm.
I made a boo-boo.
Yeah, we have the gold ones. So I have I've always grown up with the Lucas edits.
Oh.
I had no idea. I didn't even know. Like, I had no idea there was any other movie. But it's weird because I have a brother who's 10 years older than me, so he had the old ones, you know?
I remember when the special editions came out, and I went with my dad and my uncle, and they walked out and they were like, "Dude, that sucked." I was like, it was Star Wars to me. I don't.
Seemed like everything else I've watched. Yeah. It definitely, even as a kid, it took me a long time to even realize that they were different, to be honest. Like, I would watch them interchangeably, and then, like, I think, like, I was quite a bit older when it finally hit me, like, wait a second. They're different. Like, they're not the same. Like, I think I was watching the original ones, and I was expecting a scene to come up, and it didn't. I'm like, wait, what just happened? But, yeah, I was a dumb kid. It took me a long time to realize, like, oh, these are not the same movie at all. I mean, they are, but, like, there's just certain moments that are like, oh, wait a second.
Do you guys remember when Phantom came out?
Phantom Menace, yeah.
Yeah, because that was my jam, dude, as a 9-year-old.
That was I want to say it was the first movie I saw in theaters, I think.
Yep,
really?
I remember. Yeah, they just had built a Brendan Theaters here in my hometown, and it was brand new. That was the first movie we saw there, and I'll never forget that experience, because, like, we had to park in a parking garage and, like, walk downtown to get to the theater, and I was like, this is a whole experiance.
That's awesome.
And it had one of those, like, intros to the movie where it's like a roller coaster, and I was like, I'll never forget this.
Yes, yep. Oh man, so good. Yeah, because I mean, what, that was 1999, is that right?
Yep.
So I was just 6. Is that right?
You were sneaking down watching your parents play, watching your dad play Metal Gear at that age.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
The first movie I remember seeing was, I think it was the Rugrats movie.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, we had that on VHS. Yeah, I didn't see it in theaters, but I watched
saw it
the
in theaters.
crap out. We had the orange Nickelodeon tape.
Yep. I remember I was a huge Rugrats fan, and I was like, what do they mean a movie? What is? And then it's like, oh. And then my dad took me. And I remember seeing like this giant screen, and I was like, what in the world is this?
That was your first experience?
Yes.
You guys want to hear a crazy Rugrats fact?
Hit it.
This is super wild. So, the first episode aired August 11th, 1991. Really? That episode was called Tommy's First Birthday. Guess who else's first birthday was August 11th, 1991? Me. So therefore, canonically, Tommy, Pickles, and I are the same exact age.
Oh, that's true.
Gosh, you're the same person.
We are.
It's crazy.
It's
same
so
exact
random.
birthday. That's
Yep.
bizarre. A celebrity. What a celebrity to share a birthday with, huh?
I know, right?
Tommy Pickles.
Down to the date.
That's amazing. All right, let's see how this goes. See if I can remember how to shoot this stupid rocket.
Oh, man. No, not the Nikita. Good luck.
Oh, here we go. Okay, there's guns. Gun cameras.
Right. Straight ahead.
Faster.
Go. Left,
oh, no,
right.
I ran into the desk.
Ah.
I don't think I'm going to have enough time, but let's see. Whoa, I almost ran into the wall.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what I'll come back and stream. I got to make my own tier list.
Yeah, Adrian, it's been a while since you streamed at all.
Oh, I've just been busy.
Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try this again.
I switched to see the actual stream and make sure I can talk into my phone. Dude, this is crazy. They had this back in the day, like this first-person style homing missile.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal to control if you could only hold this controller right now. But...
Metal Gear paved the way for like so many things in games going forward.
Yeah.
It's insane. Just like the cinematic level of it, having voiced, fully voiced cutscenes and things of that nature.
Like, at that time, a lot of PS1 games were still like maybe just like partially voiced and just text stuff. Like,
like Final Fantasy VII.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Do you guys remember Perfect Dark?
Yeah.
Remember the Farsight gun?
Yeah.
That was so fire back in the day. You could shoot.
I remember watching her reload the gun and being like, "What?"
Yeah.
You mean you don't just put it down and then it comes back up and it's reloaded?
That was like the 64 push to the limit.
All the way. Even with the expansion pack.
Yeah. That game was sick though back in the day.
Shoot.
Oh man, a lot of those old games don't get credit for the trailblazing that they did.
Yeah.
For modern games, I don't think.
All right.
So you're equipping a gas mask? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. So in order to open a door, you have to equip the key card. But I'm trying not to use up all my oxygen because there's gas in the room, so I keep switching back to the gas mask real quick. Okay, so this room is full of cameras. I'm gonna throw a little chaff grenade. They don't shoot me. Scramble that.
Is this like a next level strat you're doing?
I mean, with the speed I'm doing it at, maybe, but yeah, no, it's a little tricky. These gun cameras are bad news too. Oh! Yep.
Come on. You got shot.
Yep, I did. Good. I'm gonna throw another chaff grenade here. I don't think this door's open yet. Yeah, it's level 4, so let's keep going. Skedaddle. Oh, camera. Oh, it's just static. Okay, it wasn't turning. I was scared there for a sec.
Yeah.
I was like, no. Okay, this part's about to be wild. Get ready for this, Eddie.
All right, I'm watching.
Oh, I know who
watching?
you are.
Are you watching on Twitch or through the Discord?
I'm watching on the Discord.
Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure that you're actually seeing it live.
Yeah,
not delayed.
I'm not delayed. No. I'm in the moment.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
Huh. Well.
The sound effects in this part, like the voices, like as a kid, scared the crap out of me. Every time I got to this point, it would scare me so bad.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, if I was a little kid, like, watching this, I would have been, like, mind blown.
Like, what is happening right now?
That would have been intense.
Good.
It's funny, Garrett, you can relate to this as... Oh, no, sorry, cutscene. Cutscene. You gotta watch this. This is important. Oh.
Ninja.
Is this Raiden?
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 Two.
That's the next one.
Oh,
okay. I guess.
Oh, dude, sorry. No.
No, it's great.
Dude.
I mean, you're the one who's never played it, so it's not like.
Yeah, but he knows who Raiden is. So
Yeah. The fact that you know, it's all good. Yeah.
I've heard of that guy, yeah.
Octagon himself.
I love that.
Did Octagon just pee his pants?
Camouflage? Who are you?
Yeah.
He did in fact just pee his pants.
I mean, can you blame him, Mr. Cyborg Invisible Ninja?
Oh, dude, I'd do the same.
Oh, what next?
That'd be terrifying.
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
I like the way their heads move.
I am back from
He had to give
Some sort of movement there. It's not their
yeah.
mouths are moving.
Yeah.
Make
It kind of reminds me of
funny.
the old cinema days.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
This guy is such a nerd. I love it.
What is it, revenge?
That's such a lame line.
Oh, it's so good though. Oh.
Only in that can my soul find respite.
Why do you have to say Japanese animes?
Oh, you just wait. He has a better line here in a
Well, anime
couple
wasn't
minutes,
like super well known
Okay, yeah,
at
that
that
makes
point.
sense. That makes sense.
At least over here.
Right.
Yeah, it was Toonami even a thing, really? Like I was like just like early days of Toonami, right?
97?
Okay. Yeah, so even at this point it was like early days of Toonami.
Yeah, with Tom and Burnt Tom. Tom was tight. All right, Garrett, come on.
Oh, immediately.
No,
Just
Garrett.
destroyed.
Bodied.
Okay, hang on. Okay.
Hit good, Garrett.
All right.
I thought I was gonna watch The Master.
Okay, it's been a few years. All right. Give me a sec to warm up.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
97 Toonami.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
It's still going to this day.
It is. Is it really?
Yep.
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
I have Toonami to thank for my introduction and current love of anime. Would have never found out without it.
Were you the kid that would stay up late watching Midnight Run?
Watching what?
The Midnight Run, like the Dragon Ball Z Uncut and all that?
Oh yeah. You kidding?
That was you?
Especially if it was a new episode coming out. I gotta know what's happening.
I remember watching the episodes like during like the afternoon, but I never stayed up super late.
The uncut joints with the blood. Oh yeah.
Oh, I got trapped in the corner.
Yeah, you got trapped there.
Oh my gosh.
What's the strat here? He's just like kicking you in the face.
There's a rhythm, and I lost the rhythm when I got caught in that corner of the shell.
Do you not have a
Garrett,
gun
you
right
know
now?
he is a robot. You know what you can do to
Yeah,
to
I know, but I just
things.
feel like that's cheating, you know?
Oh,
I'm beating it I like beating it the real way, you know?
all right. So when I hear I don't want to hear nothing out of you.
See, look, this is too easy. Now he's just like sitting there letting me beat the crap out of him.
That's what he gets for being a robot.
Garrett, I applaud you for trying the advanced strats. Don't you? I thought you had a gun, dude.
I do, but he's a ninja.
I want to
so
beat him the hard way.
It's tricky to hit him with a gun.
I need one of those old meme templates. Very bad at games. Wants to beat game the hard way.
Okay. I see it. I see what you're saying there.
He like ran next to you right there.
No! Oh, that's close.
Good dodge. Yeah,
Turn
do you have
around! Turn around!
Do you have
Why
like a
did-
roll move or a dodge move or no?
No, not at all. That's next game as well. Ooh, I hit. That was a good hit.
Oh.
I need to find another ration here. Okay, you're just gonna... Just chilling, huh? Okay. My
Is
brother...
that those squares in the ceiling, or those air vents you can go into?
It's just the lights.
Oh.
Looking down through the ceiling, yeah.
I was thinking of Batman, Arkham Asylum, or Arkham City.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only two Batman games that exist.
Good man. I almost wish they would have made a third one, but
I know, yeah, it would have been cool because like Arkham City is really awesome the way it ends, but it's almost like I'm satisfied, but like it would really be cool if there was one more game after Arkham City.
yeah. Especially like one maybe sometimes you could get in the Batmobile, sometimes you could get in the Batwing if you wanted to,
Only if you wanted to, like just give me the option. If I don't like it, if I don't feel it, it shouldn't be forced.
Just get out. I can just get out.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Adrian and I just became best friends because this is the first time I've had this take agreed upon.
Arkham Knight sucks.
I hate it, dude.
Arkham Knight sucks, dude.
I hate it. I rage quit that game so hard just because
I never finished it.
They forced me to use the Batmobile that controls like a brick on ice. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not playing your stupid game anymore because I'm not driving this thing. It sucks.
It would have been cool.
I know.
Maybe like once every, 2 hours if I had to use it to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like I never even saw Batman's model that much. I'm like,
Tell
dude.
him.
Who thought that was a good idea? And then if you're gonna force me into the Batmobile so much, don't make it drive like crap.
Shoot, I'm about to die, boys.
Come on, Garrett, hang in there. You got this.
You better eat that ration.
Oh, I didn't
breakfast.
I didn't realize I
now
had
we're
one more
chafing.
ration.
Now it's cool to chafe. Okay.
I've been chafing the whole time. You just
He's been
haven't
doing
paid
it the whole
attention.
time.
Oh.
Oh, I waited till I didn't realize there's a time limit on that. That sucks.
Are you playing on a hard mode?
No, just normal. There we go.
Come on, Garrett.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I believe in
think-
Harvey Dent.
I think I'm all out of chaffs, which is not ideal. My brother keeps saying C4 in the chat. I don't think that doesn't sound like a good idea, but well, yeah, that wasn't a good idea.
I mean, you're gonna blow yourself away too, but you'll get him.
I feel like your brother knows.
It didn't work. He totally dodged that. Man, he's so fast.
Speaking of things that were ahead of their time, have you heard my old man PSP rant, Eddie?
No.
I was just like, I like to mention how much of a marvel it is about some things, like just the things that people take for granted today.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we're able to play entire full Zelda games and Mario games on what is essentially a small tablet.
Right.
Is just amazing to me. It's been amazing since the Switch came out, and it's still amazing to this day.
Yeah,
but
I agree with you.
Like, I always like to use the PSP as an example. Like, if you, and then you can, because we're the same age, just like transport yourself back to 2004.
Yeah, dude.
And imagine seeing PSP graphics, and you're telling me like this thing can play movies,
I know,
it can play
right?
music, you can play with people on the internet, and then you tell me, hey, you know how your PS2 plays games on discs? This plays on discs too.
Right.
Little baby disc.
Oh my god. You're telling me like there's CD quality voice acting, you know, room for full cutscenes, all that jazz packed into this tiny disc. Like, it was mind-blowing at that time.
You know, I'm trying to think of a relatable comp to that, because you're totally right. Like, so when I was 14, I used my money to buy a DS because I didn't have enough money for a PSP.
But that's the same thing.
Right.
I remember seeing Mario 64 and being blown away just as much. Like,
exactly.
You're telling me I could play Mario 64.
But I had the same thought when I got my Game Boy Advance, because I said I'm playing a Super Nintendo game in my hands. It was the same thing, but this was different because this was a leap to the 3D. You know what I mean? This is like it carried more weight. But I will say, like, the PSP games looked better than the DS games. Like, what the DS achieved. The DS was just more innovative. That's why it sold better.
Yeah. Well, and it had the Nintendo catalog.
Yeah, exactly. And there were bangers on the DS and the 3DS.
Yeah. But of the two, I definitely feel like the PSP was the technological, just like, it was a little marvel, man. It's still impressive to me to this day that in 2004 they were able to fit all of that into such a small package and not charge like $1,000 for it, because that's all those things combined together that it could do would have cost you at that time.
In 2008, we took a trip to Mexico as a family. We went to Acapulco. Like, my parents really wanted to go, and I bought a PSP for that trip as my graduation gift, basically, from high school. And I got Crisis Core and I got Final Fantasy 1 and 2.
Ooh!
And dude, that trip was amazing just because of because I was playing those games.
That's awesome.
I was blown away by both of them. But both those games just blew me away as at that time. These are so good, and the trip itself wasn't great, but
right. But at least you were rolling with Zach.
Dude, I never thought I needed that story, but I did apparently.
I'm trying to figure out a way for Garrett to play Crisis Core before he plays the second part of the 7 remake.
Right.
And I'm running into brick walls here. I mean, you can emulate it.
Yeah.
But...
My buddy Funky Bunch, Funky Bunch, he has the Raspberry Pi where he has the game on it.
That might be the way we have to go.
Yeah, because he's got a bunch of PSP games on his Pi, and Crisis Core is one of them.
Right. I mean, I have the UMD, so I could technically play it, but Garrett would have to watch. I mean, if Garrett picks up a UMD, then he can technically not have to worry about Sony and still stream it because he owns the game.
It's a pretty cinematic experience, so you could make that work.
Right.
I don't know. Check it out. Do you think it'd be worth playing before Part 2 of the remake?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I wonder, here's my question. When's Garrett going to start Kingdom Hearts?
I'm working on him. I'm wearing him down.
Probably after my Metal Gear Solid playthrough, and I have 4 or 5 games to go in that, so...
Well, you gotta beat the ninja first.
Yeah, this freaking ninja is beating the crap out of me. I can't find him. Freaking invisible.
But yeah, I just brought that up
Garrett, that was me.
because
it's all good.
I don't know. Technology is always fascinating to me, and I love seeing, things as they are today, and just realizing, how far we've come and how amazing things are.
I'm with you. It's just you wonder what the next big jump is, because it feels like it won't happen. And we've been saying that for years, but it's just what is the next step? Because going from NES or NES, sorry, NES to
Thank
SNES.
you. You're about to get booted.
I know. NES to SNES, and then from that to N64 was like a huge jump because all of a sudden now we're in 3 dimensions. But the 2D games hold up better than the 3D games from that era. So it's just weird. It's like, what is the next big technology jump? Because we thought it was VR, but like VR never really caught on. Like Oculus never really caught on.
I feel like that's just because people don't have the spacing for it, in most homes. I think once, because Garrett and I, we did this thing when I went down to visit him in San Diego. That was like an entire room dedicated to a VR experience. If there were more places that people couldn't regularly go to do that kind of stuff, I think it would catch on a lot more. Because I feel like that's probably the next frontier, is to fully immerse your entire body into the game versus just, looking into it. You're actually there. I think that's probably the next frontier, I feel like.
Is it though? Because I don't know if I want that experience.
You don't think? Not for everything. But I think there's a specific form of storytelling that can be done in VR that would be more effective than any other form of media. I don't know exactly what it could be, but I just feel like with the potential of how immersive it can get, I think that there's a story or a genre there that's waiting to be explored with that technology.
Are you kidding me right now?
You died right there?
I thought I timed it right. I thought I timed the bubble right. That was literally the end of the fight. Like 1 or 2 more of those hits.
You should have just shot him.
I forget
Garrett,
that
you
you
got
can
this.
shoot him
You're
at
gonna
the
get
end
through
there.
this.
I forget that you can shoot him when he's in the bubble thing, doing the force field thing.
So I'll say this: the one time I wondered, like, that what you're talking about, Adrian, where I thought it would be ideal. I remember playing Skyrim like back when it came out, and I remember here's how I would play. When I was in the overworld, I play in third-person view, so I could see everything. And once I went into a cave, that's when I went into like first-person mode. And I remember thinking to myself, like, how cool would it be, like, if I could VR this moment and like smell the water on the rocks and like smell the spiders like that I'm about to fight? Like wouldn't that be great? Like if you could somehow get that would be because that's what like Disneyland does that. When you go on Pirates of the Caribbean, you smell the pirate water. You feel like you're immersed in the experience. Like, if video games could do that, that would be insanity. But I don't know how they could get there.
I think it's just going to take time. I think technology is going to have to get more, what's the word? Available, I guess. Because the more available it gets, the cheaper it gets. The older parts get, the cheaper they get. So
there's also something to just firing up Donkey Kong Country and playing a platformer though too, you know?
Yeah. No, there's space for everything. I'm just saying I think that VR has its place, and I don't think that there's enough of a rush necessarily behind it or the great, push to have it to be seen as a viable format. Right now I think people put it in the realm of a gimmick. And I feel like it could be a lot more than that.
Yeah. What I need is Garrett to beat the ninja.
Me too. I would like very much for that to happen. Because it's getting quite late.
Sorry, boys.
Are you working tomorrow, Adrian, on a Saturday?
Oh, no, I'm not working tomorrow. I'm just old and tired.
You got Monday off?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. I work Sunday, but I'm off Monday.
I'm surprised you guys didn't do anything tonight.
Normally we don't do anything on Fridays. Stephanie plays with the game room community. She does the co-stream with them, so she hangs out with them, and then like it's one of those nights where we just kind of chill. So.
Got you.
We were supposed to stream like 3 times this week, but then I had internet issues last night, and earlier, like I was gonna stream at 9 p.m. on Tuesday. Then I realized a lot of our community's on the East Coast, and I was like, well, it's Wednesday there, where it's the Twitch Do Better day. So I was like, let's just call it. And
everybody did that, and then Twitch came out with that, like, I don't know if you can call it a response, I guess.
came out with something.
Yeah, they put words on a document and send it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy's running away from me. Are you kidding me right now?
It's a whole thing, man. Like, at the end of the day, we need to protect marginalized people.
Yeah.
And it's like, I applaud what you guys do because Twitch is just one avenue. You guys are doing a lot of other things, like your podcast and YouTube and other content that's really good. And it's like, it almost seems better to just have fun doing that instead of just focusing on one medium, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's been working so far. Kind of diversifying our output, so we're not necessarily bound to any one thing.
Yeah.
But it does suck for people whose main, platform of choice, and it's even for a lot of people tied to their livelihoods.
Right.
For them to not eat the ration.
I'm fine.
Eat the ration, Garrett.
It'll
You're
auto.
low on health.
No, it'll auto eat the ration when I need it. I'm not worried about that. I just was shocked that his sword did so much damage that time.
It auto eats.
Yeah, as long as I have it equipped,
what do you
it'll
expect?
use it.
Oh, he has 3 rations. He should be good, right?
Yeah, last time I didn't have 3 rations at this point, so I'm doing better this time for sure.
Garrett, do better.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Nice.
It's just hard because, yeah, you can only hit them those 3 times with the chaff grenade. Then you gotta wait. Ah! Get away.
That's your last chaff.
Yeah, it is. I just gotta rely on my skills.
I love Snake's punch kick combo.
Punch kick. Yep. Missed that. Get up, boy. Get up, boy. This guy's going wild over here. Usually, last time he went invisible by now. Why hasn't he gone invisible yet? He's like doing something different. There he goes.
Next level strats.
Hurry up and catch me.
But yeah, I did stream this morning at like 6 a.m. I did.
Yeah, I saw the notification. I was like, ooh.
Like,
and I'm an early bird. I'm like, I could not do that at 6:30, dude.
I actually got up at 4 and I went and worked out. I tagged you on Twitter with my Narita Boy weights.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And then I had a Bang energy drink, so I got home and I'm like, dude, I'm wired. And then I checked my internet and it was really good, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna stream for a little bit. I streamed Ori from the Will of the Wisps.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so good,
dude. That game is so amazing. It's like pulling at my heartstrings. Like
Ori 1 was phenomenal, and Ori 2 just blows it out of the water, dude.
Thank you. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. I was saying that today. I'm like, I really liked I liked the Ori and the Blind Forest. It was great. But this game takes what was good about it and like amplifies it to the 10th degree. You got a gun, dude. Shoot him. Get him, Garrett. He's up top. Yes.
There you go.
GG's.
You're welcome.
Hi, boy, Garrett.
Do you remember me?
Not too shabby, good sir.
First try.
First try.
You were killed in Zanzibar.
Why does this ninja have an 8-pack though? Give him the medicine, Garrett.
I need my medicine.
Bird me. Bird me.
Pills are good.
Is it over?
Man, what if we could get a Gray Fox game, standalone game? You know how awesome that'd be?
Never rule anything out, man.
Like getting his story. Man.
So Otacon was there the whole time, just chilling.
Yeah, he's just sitting in his pee pants in the locker.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you
Boy,
retired.
Naomi.
My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes.
Got a long road to go with
started
you.
The gene therapy project.
And
Yeah.
where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything.
If you don't know the original Metal
Today's
Gear
genome
on
soldiers were born
MSX,
from those
I
experiments.
think it was Snake
Sickest thing I ever
killed
heard.
Gray Fox. It's part of the game.
They
Like
used
it's
him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Or so we
Yeah.
thought.
Why didn't you
so
tell
we
us about
thought.
this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
You mean the NES version that you own, Garrett?
What happened to Gray Fox after that?
yeah, get out of
The
here.
record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
What is Snake's like moral alignment?
How long
Whatever he's got to do.
So
dig?
like
You one of them?
neutral
No,
good,
not. I always work.
Alone?
chaotic good.
Are you an otaku too?
Not chaotic because
Come
he's
on,
not
get
like
out.
crazy.
We can't stay here forever.
Like he's
I-
not.
Interesting question.
You like true neutral?
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
Maybe more like a. Isn't there like a?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
He's not
Sorry, but
evil
no.
per se,
There's
but
something
he's
that I
not.
gotta do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
He's a
Are you hurt?
by any means necessary type of dude.
I'm
He's an
okay.
anti-hero,
I just
right?
busted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you.
It's
something.
hard. It's hard
I need
to.
information about Metal Gear.
Huh?
I know you don't want to give anything away because
Yeah, I'm
we're
trying
this
to-
is the first game.
What's
I'm
Metal
trying to
Gear
think.
really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD.
He
It's
really
designed to
believes
shoot
in what
down
he's
nuclear
doing.
Missiles, only for defensive purposes, of course.
But maybe like a lawful.
I already know that Metal Gear.
I don't
is
know.
all
Yeah,
about
I guess it depends on
nuclear
who's.
with
Really, it's all
walking
about perspective,
Deathmobile.
huh?
That'd be lawful good then.
Nuclear? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
like he has he
I
he
guess.
has a belief,
Metal Gear to
and
launch a
he
nuclear
believes it to the
missile.
point
You
where he's
telling
willing to
me
do
you
anything
didn't
to,
know?
and he thinks he's, it's for
They're gonna
what
put
he's
a
doing.
dismantled warhead into
for the
my
greater
good.
TMD
Yeah.
missile
I mean,
module?
he's trying to get
Wrong.
rid of these nuclear
From the
weapons.
beginning, the purpose of this
So
exercise
he's
was
basically
to
like
test Metal Gear's
lawful,
nuclear launch
like he
capability.
like he has a
You
moral
dummy
system that he
nuclear
abides by,
warhead.
like a moral
The
code.
terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interrogating this
Nuclear
guy.
missile on
Yeah,
Rex.
or Otacon.
So you really didn't know.
And then, so this guy becomes your right hand man, right?
All the armament was built by a separate department.
Yeah, I-
and the
Was that- yeah,
president personally
a friend, yeah.
supervised the final assembly of the
I know
main unit.
Otacon. Like I've heard of him.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high
The
velocities.
awkward like
The
pregnant pauses they
technology was
have
originally
before
developed by the
cutscenes
SS
always
scientists
always
in
gets me. I'm just like, okay, did the
We were
game freeze or
successful
what?
in miniaturizing
That's what I
in a
thought
joint
happened. I thought my
venture
phone
between
died.
Ars Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Come on, Otacon, you made this thing. How do you not know this?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired
See if his legs
standard
crossed?
nuclear missiles, then they should
Yeah,
already
he's
have all the
chilling.
practical
He's
data
posted
they
up.
need.
What the heck? I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. He's just chilling there with his legs crossed on the desk, talking to Otacon.
Let
Yeah,
my
man.
man Octagon live,
Metal Gear's
dude.
co-pilot,
Golly.
Livermore National Labs was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Love the cutscenes in these games. Some people
but
like hate them,
can't use virtual
but
data
I
This
don't
is
know.
good.
I
They were the
love
actual launch
the
Give me more.
exposition. It's so.
I think
cool.
this is great.
Yeah, it gets so wild.
If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment.
Dude, if you
But
love
it's
this,
all
Eddie,
just
come back when we're doing part
So this
4.
exercise
Part
Yeah.
4, where it's like an hour-long
some-
cutscene.
You joke? You joke?
No, I played it. I know. It's great.
Oh, I thought that was
love
Eddie
it.
that said that.
Oh no, not me.
No, not me. I'm in, man.
Damn.
Come back, get you some popcorn, and come and sit down.
I'm
Because
such a
they're
fool.
basically short films, but
all
they're
my
all
fault.
so good.
As long as I can tag along with the gamer boys, I'm here.
My grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is
Straight
Metal
up.
Gear? Where on this base? is
Snake
it
doesn't
keeping
care, man.
No, he's
It has no sympathy.
he doesn't take no for an answer.
Nothing.
And
Nothing he doesn't care. It's just the
Next
mission
the
is more
underground
important.
maintenance base.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
Where's
give me
that?
the information I
North
need.
of the
Let me go.
communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too.
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex.
I love that the progression of that scene went from like
On that leg of yours.
Snake choking out
just slow
Otacon to him like
down.
sitting cross-legged
need me if
on
you're
the
gonna
desk
destroy
talking to
Rex.
him.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex.
He's
It's my
got
right,
range.
my duty to
Yeah.
destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this.
Oh,
Why weren't you using that
Same stealth
before?
technology as
I
the
know.
Ninja.
Like when you're peeing your
Uptown was gonna
pants,
use them, but with this I'll be fine.
you could have
Bad
been
leg and all.
invisible in peeing your pants.
But I
Or
want
better
Meryl
yet,
to
why
watch
don't you let
after
me
you
use
escape.
it? You hide in the locker and I'll use it.
I know, right?
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened?
No.
Oh, that music. The music.
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
I really feel like playing some Chrono Trigger.
Bro.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of
And the
walking.
only way to
She
play
could
that is on
wiggle
the
from
DS.
behind.
You
But
worried
that's
about
the first way I
She's
played
got
it.
a very cute
Yep.
behind.
That's the first time you played it? Was on the DS?
Mm-hmm. We never had it for Super Nintendo.
Neither did I. I didn't have it on Super Nintendo, but the first time I played it was on an emulator when I was like 13.
We were a Final Fantasy family.
Same. Final Fantasy 4, aka 2 here, was my jam growing up. That's my favorite Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, Final Fantasy, and then for some weird, I guess not weird, because it makes sense. My dad has the first 2 Dragon Quest games.
Nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
Oh wow.
I was like, okay.
I'm a little nervous.
What's this about?
Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
What are these slimes, Pop? I don't get it.
Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Your dad's a gamer.
Oh, here you go, Eddie. Here you go.
He's the reason I'm one.
Oh, here we go.
Who likes Japanimation.
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 I just wanted you to hear that because you were making fun of him saying Japanese anime, and then he calls it Japanimation.
I get it though. What Adrian said about like in '97, I'm sure like no one knew. Like American audiences didn't really know, right?
Yeah.
That's what all scientists
like.
Because even like I was a kid and I watched Dragon Ball Z, but I never thought of it as anime. I thought of it as just a show on Cartoon Network.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm like, this show is cool. Like I never considered it anime.
Right. I knew it looked different, but I was just like, oh, maybe it's just a different kind of cartoon.
Yeah, it was the same with Pokemon.
Mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous, but that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also,
did you guys see that 3DSs are like $300 now?
Yeah.
No.
I should have pulled the trigger on one like last year when I was really wanting to, because now it's like never gonna happen.
That virtual console library is nice on that thing.
That bench is deep.
Yeah, it really is. I have the 2DS, and Stephanie has a 3DS, so we have 2 of them in our household. But I have that, and I still have my original DS, so I can play my Game Boy Advance games on that if I want. But I also have the Game Boy Advance player on my GameCube.
See, I just have my SP and my Micro.
I had an SP, and I lent it to somebody way back in the day, and they never gave it back to me, so I lost it. And that's a damn shame because that
you don't have to hold that on my head, okay? I'm sorry.
Garrett. I said somebody. I didn't call you out, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my micro is my baby.
Really? You still play that thing?
Yeah, man. I went all the way to Japan to get it.
That's awesome, dude.
I wanted a micro for like 10, 12 years, and then we finally took a trip to Japan, and I was like, that's one of the things I need to knock off my list. And I finally got it.
I've never seen the Game Boy Micro ad in Nintendo Power, and they were advertising for Donkey Kong King of Swing.
What a game!
Do you remember that game?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, I wanted it, but I never got it.
But yeah, so I think there was only 2 million micros made, and then the one I have is a special edition, the one that looks like the Famicom. So that's like a fraction of those right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like I've been looking at it for the longest time. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. So like that's one of the crown jewels
of Homeboy and Garrett.
What's that?
Yeah.
Just want to say hi.
Yeah. Stephanie says hi.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Stephanie thought of you when she had her beers at the movies when we saw Shang-Chi because of Cruella slapping. Because he always give her a hard time, she says.
Oh yeah, of course. Because I mean, they got those. She gets the Das Boot right every time. A couple of those.
You get the Das Boot, the giant like.
The Das Boot. I get one 32-ounce beer. Thank you very much.
Sure you do, Steph.
Just the one.
Uh-huh.
And then I pee 3 times from it.
Yeah. she had to use the
Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you think you get the 32 and then everything just kind of gets hazy and then you're like, yeah, I think it was the 32.
She walked away on that. That was her walk off. talking about how many times she has to pee during the movie. Dude, she left the movie like 3 times.
Oh well, she missed it. What? Average about five minutes apiece.
A little bit. Nothing that was like too detrimental to the plot. Fortunately, she picked her spots well, but I can't say anything without giving it away.
You can tell me this: is the stinger good?
The what now?
At the end, the stinger.
Post credits.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the best ones they've done in a while. But that being said, it's like it's been a long time since they've had those consistently. But
I might go check it out tomorrow then.
Adrian, go see it. It's worth it. You'll be happy.
I was gonna see it. It's a Marvel movie. I just didn't know if it was worth going to the theater or just wait until it dropped on Disney Plus.
See it in the theater. It's worth the theater experience. It's worth it. I would say I saw Black Widow in theaters. I saw this movie in theaters. Shang-Chi is like probably
Black
like
Widow
3
was
times
kind
better
of
than
mid
Black
for
Widow.
me.
Yeah, I think this movie is 3 times better than Black Widow. Black Widow was. I agree with you. It was mid. Like it was just like, it's fine. I'm happy to be it.
I think it would have hit a lot better had it actually come out when it was supposed to in the timeline.
Totally.
It's just hard for me to feel, worried for her when I know the end of the character.
Right.
It kind of takes all the stakes out of it.
Yeah, part of it kind of makes it more sad. The other side of it is like,
there's no way you could pass.
I mean, what are we gonna do? But the other part of me is like, well, multiverse. You never know. She can come back, but now she has beef with Disney, so who knows?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
She's done.
Like, you better be glad you killed me off.
When she wasn't in What If, I knew it was probably
Oh yeah, when they had the
Lake Bell.
Same smart mouth. Your Meryl.
Who did have she did a pretty good job.
She was fine.
What If is killing it, by the way.
Bro, I'm like physically messed up, emotionally messed up from What If.
I haven't watched the last couple episodes. I watched the first 2. We haven't watched the last couple, so
I won't say anything, but
I'm really enjoying it so far. But yeah, I can't wait to catch up on these last ones.
Oh man, I'm like, I'm emotionally a wreck from the most recent one.
There are no heroes in war.
Oh, with Strange.
Yeah, it's
one or the other.
Yeah, that one really hit hard for me, personally.
I'm just
like just from my personality type. I watched that one. And I was like, I felt like it was like, it like cut me deep. I'm like, oh, this is who I am. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. It was not easy for me to watch that one. I watched it 3 times already because it was so good. And every time watching it, it's just rough. It's like one of those that like kind of undid me in a way. You know what I mean?
It showed you to yourself.
Yeah, really, because like I don't want to say anything without spoiling it for Garrett, so I'll hold on it, but I can message you, Adrian, about how I work through it, because I actually, it's weird, like some mediums I'll consume, and I'll like it'll speak to me, and I'll like go journal, and I'll be like, this is everything that this made me feel in this moment, and this is how I
smart. I never do that. I just kind of think it through and go, yeah, that was good.
Well, like I type it out. I type it out, and I'm like, I felt this in this moment, and here's why. And I think it's traced to this, and I think it's traced to this because of this moment in my life, and therefore, here's how I'll grow from that. But that one was just like, it was harder for me to do that for whatever reason. So, you know, it's so weird that an animated show can like make you feel so heavy, but it's
not
like,
at all.
Yeah, I guess it's not. It's just like,
Metal Gear is in an underground.
yeah,
Animation is just as valid a medium for storytelling as any film.
Yeah, you're right. It's like Into the Spider-Verse, like that one hit like so many emotional beats, and it's like
that every time I see that leap off of the building,
right.
I don't know what it does. It grabs the core in me and just squeezes it, and I get goosebumps. I get choked up. I get excited all in the same like instance every single time I see it because I just know what it represents for that character.
Right.
It's just
Yeah. And
God.
he gets to be a superhero in that moment.
Yes. He stops doubting himself. He finally understands that he's Spider-Man. It's just like,
soldier, I could understand him better.
woo.
So are you a soldier?
Even just talking about it.
I know, right? I'm proud of you guys for not doubting yourselves and just doing what you love.
I was just afraid of looking at myself. Afraid
You know
of
what I
having to
mean?
make my own decisions.
Now you're gonna make me get all bashful, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's time I took a long
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like
I wanna know who I am,
I've
what
seen
I'm
the Super
capable
Gamer
of.
Boys
I wanna
like
know why
from
I've
from
lived
like
the way
back in the
I've lived
day,
until now.
and like you guys just keep doing what you love. Like keep jumping off the building and pursuing what you love because I'm trying to preach that to myself. You know what I mean?
Our lives are riding
Like
on this.
do things I enjoy doing because it's what I enjoy doing, not for any other reason. You know what I mean?
Is that phallus functional?
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a roller coaster. Lots of scary edges, but yeah, I'm glad we've jumped off of every one. It's been great.
There was a SOCOM pistol too.
Yeah, it's just been
So I got a leftover.
so much awesome stuff the last couple of years.
Isn't that
Crazy,
gun
we're coming up
big
on
for
3
a
years
girl?
of Super Gamer Boys this fall.
I can handle
Isn't that bizarre?
Yeah.
What are we doing for the anniversary?
Listen, I've used
I don't know. We gotta do something. Gotta do
Kingdom
something.
Hearts?
Maybe.
I'm more comfortable with it.
Should we do like a 24-hour stream? Kingdom Hearts, 24 hours straight.
Man, I mean, if we have more people like to jump in for a few hours, so we don't have to go straight. I can see something like that.
The door to the commander's room is
Dude, I'd be if we could get a crew together, like some of our buddies who stream and do like a 24-hour thing. I'd be totally down. That'd be amazing. Well, hopefully that cutscene wasn't important.
Okay, let's go. I know
It
this
is
place
just
better than you.
we totally missed this little cutscene with Meryl.
Hey, hit me up. I'm here to help. Whatever I gotta do.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll have to get a crew. Man, that'd be so much fun. All right.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Okay, Adrian. So I'm at 2 hours and 41 minutes. I'm fine to keep going, but you mentioned earlier that you were tired. Should I stop now, or should I do this?
Well, don't stop on account of me. If I got an old man go to bed, I'm gonna go to bed.
I mean,
I'm here, man. I'm watching.
okay.
I'm watching my Giants try to beat the Dodgers. I'm hanging with you guys.
Okay. Well, how about this? What if I have to use the restroom? I'm gonna leave you guys to. Do you guys want me to do BRB screen, or do you want me to leave you guys to chit chat with people in chat and on stream if there are any?
Do a BRB because I'm gonna get something to drink.
Okay.
Yeah,
guys,
that's good.
We're gonna BRB right back, and then we're gonna do this next part, which I'm super excited about. So, all right.
Oh, I know where you are.
Oh,
yes.
All right.
Oh, good.
Be
All
right
right.
back.
See y'all guys in a second. All right, I'm back. We're back.
We're back.
Let's hurry up and go to the commander's room.
Oh, sorry, Meryl. Sorry, Meryl. She's yelling at me. So right before I came back, you, Eddie, asked me, what was it about this game that like drew me to it as a kid, right?
Yeah.
Was that what you said? Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to answer. Adrian's not back yet, so I'm gonna wait for him before I go on with the rest of the game here. But I think for me as a kid, I mean, gameplay wise, I loved the stealth aspect of it. I think that's probably the biggest thing. I've always been a huge fan of stealth games. Like I talk about this, I've talked about like I love how much I love Splinter Cell, like anything with like a stealth mechanic. I'm always about like if I play Fallout or like an Elder Scrolls game, I'm going to be the stealthiest build. I love stealth games. So right off the bat, this being kind of like a stealth game, I love that. Like hide around corners. Like you really, the goal is to like not kill people. Really, like the less people you kill, like the easier the game is. Essentially, it's hard to be that stealthy, but then it, it's this weird thing. So mechanics
all
wise,
about that rogue.
So yeah, so mechanics wise, I love that, but I think honestly, it was the story. And I mean, you've been watching it, and so as a kid, like this story just blew my mind. Like I'm from the middle of nowhere, upstate New York, working on a farm, and I watch my cartoons, and for me, like very just typical, just middle America kind of feel, like apple pie and just very basic. And so, like Adrian was talking about before, like Toonami and stuff, like I watched Toonami too. And like when I did, I felt like almost like, oh man, like, is this okay to be watching? Like, this is so weird. This is so different. Like, and this is so edgy, it's just, and it was just because it was just like a very different, like Japanese style. And this game, even though it's like talking about American military and American government and politics, like it is very much like a Japanese style game. I mean, made by Hideo Kojima, and I love that. I think that's ultimately what it was. Is like his style, because not all now as an adult, like to be honest, like there wasn't a lot of animes or anything that grabbed my attention. Like I'm still not into that style of storytelling as a whole, but that's why I love Hideo Kojima specifically, because it really he has a very unique style of telling games that is definitely more Japanese, but even within the Japanese realm, it's very different than other people. And I'm just here for it, and I loved it too because it was one of those games like as a kid you only have so many games, you do not you can't buy games all the time, and like every time I played it, like you learn a little bit more, and I'd learn more, I'd figure out more, I'd put this puzzle together, like it's crazy to me that I could play it 100 times and still be like, oh, that's what they're talking about. Like that's what they're alluding to. Or oh man, there's like they allude and like to things that are later in the game, like right towards the beginning that you just don't even realize. Like they say things, you're like, oh wow, that totally like kind of gives away this part or like alludes to this. What do they call it? Why can't I think of the word? Not a
foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing things. I'm like, holy cow, like this is so brilliant. And I know like there's lots of games out there that do that, but for me, this was one of the first that I ever played that had that. And it doesn't stop. And it doesn't stop in any of the games. Like every game continues to do that, and it does it bigger and better and more bombastic. And so as the series as a whole is just like, holy smokes. Like, and to think the other thing too. So we're playing this game, came out in 1998.
Right.
The second one came out on PlayStation 2 in 2001. So just, what's that, 3 years later?
Yeah.
And in 3 years, like when I get to Metal Gear Solid 2 and you see that and like the mechanics that are in there and the way that controls and everything and the storytelling, you're gonna be like, there's no way there's only 3 years between those games. Like you're like, and most people are like, there has to be at least like 5, 6, 7 years between these games. But
and that's like the magnum opus of the series, right? Metal Gear Solid 2 is like the game.
Now it is. I think people look back now and they're like, that's a great game. I love that game. But when it came out, it was actually like people were pissed. People hated it. I mean, because you talked about it earlier. Normally it's kind of a surprise. But yeah, as its character Raiden, and people were not all about the character Raiden. Like they were pissed that there's this new character in the game. Like they're like, nope, this isn't what I wanted. And so yeah, back in the day, it was very divisive. Like you either loved it or you hated it. I loved it as a kid. I right from the beginning, I always loved it. But yeah, nowadays people look back and they're like, oh no, that's one of the best in the series. Like 2 or 3 is usually most people's favorites.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is really interesting. But yeah,
I didn't know it was received so poorly.
Yeah, I mean, when it was a very interesting, just with like the marketing of the game and then the actual like execution of what the game was and stuff. It ruffled a lot of feathers back in the day.
Huh.
But yeah, when
So
we get
were
there,
you that kid? So Garrett, I'll ask you, like, cause like my game growing up was Final Fantasy VII, like when I was like your age when this game came out, Metal Gear, and I used to take Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, and I would make up his story, and I'd be like, oh well, it's really this, like he's this, and like I would take the world that they built, and I'd be like, well, really, this is what happens. And I would like pretend to like, play out what I thought was the story when really it wasn't from the game.
Yeah.
Did you do that with these characters, or were you just like?
Oh no,
like,
100%. Yeah, I did that all the time because for me, like especially like okay, when I'm 7 or 8 playing the first one, all I had was the first one. There wasn't more to the story. That was it. It ended, and the game was like this game. Sorry, spoilers. It doesn't end on a cliffhanger. There's no reason for you to ever believe there's going to be a sequel. Like it just ends.
Right.
And so, yeah, it's one of those things where like for me is like, oh, I have to imagine. And I didn't have an MSX or an NES to play the original Metal Gear, so I had to basically in my head come up with what the original story, what happened before this, and then everything that happened after it. And dude, like yeah, I was always like coming up with stuff and making little stories, and I loved it.
For all you know, that this was it,
Yeah, exactly. Until 3 years later, and then the second one's come out. It's like, you got to be kidding me! What? Like that was insane. Like it blew my mind that there would ever be more. Like I was ecstatic, and I was like the only kid that I knew that was excited about Metal Gear. Everyone else is like, oh,
yeah.
Like trying to think what else came around that time, like 2001. Xbox wasn't out at that time yet, right?
Xbox came out, so GameCube and Xbox came out that year. So you had Halo was coming out.
So most of my friends were stoked about Halo and getting an Xbox, and I'm over here like, I can't wait to play the next game by Hideo Kojima. They're like, who? What?
What is a Kojima?
What's a Kojima? Adrian, you back yet? Nah, he's not back. I'm gonna go ahead and let's do this thing. Eddie, this part's so good.
All right, I'm watching. I'm here.
Can you hear the music? Do you hear the music?
I do.
Good. It's so good.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
It's possible Adrian fell asleep.
Maybe.
Don't come here, Snake.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh no.
What happened?
I'm fine.
Doesn't sound like her.
Okay. Let's go.
Huh. Something's off here, Garrett.
The commander is waiting.
What'd you say?
It's something's off. Something is off here, Garrett. I feel like she's being
something's a little weird,
controlled.
Oh, I need my card.
Yeah, when the door's shut behind you, it's usually not a good thing. Oh no. She's gonna shoot you, dude.
Snake, how do you like me?
Oh no.
What the?
You see that?
Yeah. The ninja was behind her. Or at least the Raiden. Oh no.
Who's that? You don't like girls?
What a time to get a phone call here.
He said, "Who's that?
Who's that?" Psycho Mantis, the best villain in the entire game.
Oh god,
the entire Metal Gear franchise.
I know about Psycho Mantis. I've heard of Psycho Mantis.
Oh, stop. Stay down. There we go.
yeah, make her see stars.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power.
Oh, this part of the game blew my mind as a kid, right here.
No, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power.
Oh, I hope it works.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
I can read your every thought. Now let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves.
Come on.
You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission.
Garrett, you're highly skilled.
You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious or you are a coward.
Okay, well, jeez.
Sounds like it's describing you, bro.
Now I'll read more deeply into your soul.
Wait for it.
Your memory
Oh
is
no, it didn't work.
What was supposed to happen?
Hang on, let's see if it does it work this time.
You have not saved often.
Okay, so that's true. I haven't saved the game the entire time. I should do that. He's supposed to read your memory card there, and if you have games on your memory card, he'll like name them off.
Oh, really?
It's crazy. Like when he first did that, he started reading all like Crash Bandicoot, and I'm like, what?
Really?
Oh, here's the other one, because this was one of the first games that had the rumble feature.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna move the controller with the power is mine. So good. I guess you can't really see it. I'm trying to hold it up on my hands, but it is vibrating.
Yeah. That's so creepy.
But yeah, you know, if you had a bunch of saves on your memory card, he'll just start naming stuff off that he sees in your past. And like different games you play, it's like, what?
This makes me want to...
I saw someone in chat. Daddy, I mean breaking. Sorry, I had to reload because Twitch is being down. What's up, Angel? How's it going? No, I just got your chat anyways. Just about to do a sick boss fight.
That kind of makes me want to do like a...
oh, man.
Go down a YouTube rabbit hole and like see what he will say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never done that. I've always, yeah, that would be interesting. So another little cheat on this one is if you keep your controller in the controller slot 1 on the PlayStation 1, he can detect all of your moves. And so 1 second, I gotta go change my controller port to port 2 so he can't read my mind. He doesn't know when I'm gonna shoot him.
I know about this because I remember hearing about this on like a top 10 like craziest video game moments type list. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those where they're like the 10 craziest things video games ever did. Number 1, Mantis makes you put it in the second controller port. All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's why this is probably one of my favorite boss fights, my favorite characters, like my favorite moments in the game, because like him reading your memory card, him moving your controller, him, you know, in order to fight him, you got to switch to the second controller slot so he can't read your moves. Like
you like to play Castlevania.
Oh, so good. Yeah, he says stuff like that. So good.
Adrian's back. So that's what's like missing from game, like the experience now, and like a lot of games don't do stuff like that, but like Undertale does that.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Undertale 100% had like stuff like that.
They're like, oh, you like to, or what was it, like Doki Doki Literature Club, where they're like, I hope you're not streaming this, because if you have streamer mode enabled, they're like, if you're watching this and not playing, like they'll like talk shit to the viewers. It's like, oh my gosh, like that's crazy.
They thought of it. They thought of everything.
Yeah. But like Garrett's saying, like as a little kid, like your mind just being blown. Like,
yeah,
how do they know?
Yeah, the first time he starts reading stuff off my memory card, I'm like, wait a second. Like it was creepy. Like it scared me almost. Like I was like, well, how does he know? What is he talking about? Need for Speed?
You've been playing
How do you know?
Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah.
You suck at Parappa the Rapper, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, that's one of the big things that's missing on the PC version. Oh shoot.
Right.
Is like, yeah, there's no saves to read or anything like that. So, like, that's why some people will play that PC version and be like, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, no, it's not the same.
There was one thing with that Doki Doki Literature Club game where they're like, yeah, you put in like an avatar name, and then they're like, isn't your real name like Garrett? And like they like go into your computer.
Yeah. Oh
like,
man, that's crazy.
Settings. That is really scary.
Oh, I never noticed that. I just tried to go in first person mode. When I hit triangle, I see from his eyes.
From Mantis?
Yeah, I never knew that. I've played this game 100 times, and look at that. Still learned something new.
He's hacked into you, bro.
Yo, can we shout out the ray tracing on the floor right now?
The ray tracing, dude. The frickin' ray tracing. Where's Dan when you need him?
Look at those ceiling lights right there, man.
Oh, sorry, Angel. Yeah, Angel, the stream's going good. Yeah, it's been a blast. I mean, playing this is like eating it's like a comfort food, like a bowl of mac and cheese or something. And this is so comforting for me just playing this game.
It was going well until Normcore hopped into the voice chat, ruined everything,
crashed the stream.
Freaking Normcore.
Enough subscribers. Good grief.
I thought the Mantis was in the second game.
I wish.
Yeah, he's in this one.
Imagine him being in the second one with the better graphics and mechanics. Oh, she got a shot off. Jeez. Oh frick! Calm down, Meryl. Meryl.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point.
Oh, this.
Meryl.
No.
Stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
No, Meryl.
Stop, Meryl.
I missed. I'm
she's
too
dead.
far away.
Here it comes.
Why won't she go down? Jeez.
She's tougher than she looks.
No.
Hey, come on. Oh, I walked in that one.
Oh.
That's fine. Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. I don't know about that. Playing this game, huh?
Come on, Garrett. Oh.
He spawned on top of me. What was that garbage? I've never... Oh, that's a bummer. He keeps... Phew, that was close. Okay, come on, dude. Where are you? Okay, Adrian, am I doing something wrong here? I don't remember.
Let me see what you're up to.
He's just like so fast. Like my choice is either to shoot and get hit by the ball or just like I'm out of bullets. It's going SOCOM, baby. Yeah, that's the thing gonna work.
What attack is he doing?
He's just throwing those stupid ball, the I don't know what it is. Force balls. Got those force balls.
The force balls.
It's the giant invisible boulder he chucks at.
Did you put controller?
I was gonna say, did you switch your controller for it already?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to shoot him.
You put it back into port 1.
Because if I had it in port 1, I wouldn't get any shots on him.
Why don't you hook a Sega Genesis controller into your PS1?
Oh, you figured it out.
Easy peasy.
Just
he was just doing it so quickly. He was just going so quick.
What just happened?
Your niece is going to be
make him smell like gunpowder.
I owe you one.
Adrian knows.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or...
Really looking forward to the Metal Gear Solid 2 speedrun.
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi,
why are you caring, Naomi? Are you jealous?
Snake has killed a lot
You trying to get some of this? What's up?
But that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
I don't have a heart.
So, you used the other.
This part, this is pretty sad.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers. And use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into
Straight up.
stuffed with the same
Gross.
single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way.
Yep, that's how it works.
Making babies.
But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's.
This game,
back
to your question, Eddie, about like why as a kid I love this game so much. This game also just like introduced me to so much just new ideas and concepts.
Yeah,
like
storytelling,
like crazy ways of looking at the world. Like because every one of the bosses has such a different outlook on like what is the purpose of life and what is my goal, what is my
I lost my past.
So as a kid, I was like, wait, what? Like, man, people have so many different ideas, so many different thoughts, so many different.
Yeah, I mean, good
life
lord,
out there.
Burn your village down to bury your past.
This is a lot for a kid to take in.
I mean, it technically wasn't for kids.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
It is rated M for mature.
Right.
Yeah.
Truly the same. You and I.
But you're not off on like it showed you a new perspective on stuff.
Yeah, it introduced me to a lot of new perspectives on things.
Yeah.
Never agreed with the boss's revolution.
Which a lot of us need now more than ever.
Yeah.
More perspectives on things.
Yeah.
I just wanted an
Oh man, imagine if people had more perspective on things.
How
kind of
different.
world we would live in. I know, right?
I've seen through evil. You, Snake.
Imagine if I had empathy to people's situations
and needs.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Could you imagine?
Yeah, imagine, like if, everybody understood that we're in a potentially, should the conditions be met, mass extinction event, and the fact that we're going to work every day is insanity. But
we're living Death Stranding.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Well, anyway,
the fact that, yeah.
Can you pass the salt?
Oh, yeah, hang on.
But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this.
Wants to die in
other
peace.
people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world.
I get it, man. I get it.
Oof. That's heavy stuff right there.
Yeah, man.
This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. It's strange.
I regret knowing he could have done it the whole time.
Kind of nice.
Dang.
Let's go, Meryl.
Bro, who was doing this in '97? Who was doing this?
I know, right? Yeah. That's
Nobody.
Exactly what I was thinking. Like,
Mantis control my mind.
video games as an art form.
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never
Like,
doubt
what other
yourself.
game right
Just
now
let it make
in
you
this
stronger.
era was
Learn
like, hey,
something from it.
let's write a
You're right.
script for this game?
I'm sorry.
No, like,
I
and they were
won't do it
laughing, and then Kojima was like, no, actually, like a script. Like, I
Yeah.
want to write.
Right.
Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no.
Yeah, like what you.
So, tell me. Snake,
Nowadays, video games as an
What's your
art
name?
form is not a foreign concept, but
Your
in
real name.
'97,
This was unheard of. What do you mean? No, I just play games to
enough to
jump
know what
over
death
platforms
looks
or to shoot
Any
stuff or
family?
to,
No. but I was
drive a
raised by
car.
many people.
right?
Is there anyone?
You're
who-
telling
But-
me you want to make a game that kind of feels like a
Anyone else's
movie?
life.
Why wouldn't I just watch a movie?
Just like Mantis.
Exactly.
Other people
Craziness.
just complicate my life. I don't
Do you guys
want
ever
to
play Out of This World
You're a sad.
on Super
lonely
Nintendo?
man.
I don't
Come
think
on.
I have.
No, I haven't.
Never heard of it?
Uh-uh.
They tried to do what Kojima does, but this is in 1991.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
They were even further ahead of their
Yeah.
time.
I had it on Super Nintendo growing up, but I'll send you the link to the game because it was only one guy made it. It was like one of those like
Really?
he was a director and he was a French guy, Eric Chahi, and yeah, it's really cool. Like you guys would dig it as video game fans.
I'm gonna save my game for the first time tonight.
Yeah, you might want to save.
The tongues of dying men enforce attention.
It's
like deep
good that you
harmony.
kept getting your save back
Snake,
after you
people
kept
don't
dying
normally
against the
die with
ninja.
flying bread. I think he was telling
Yeah,
the
well,
truth.
fortunately, this game has
You
some
should believe
the
him.
checkpoints there. That's that didn't
Some
screw me over
graces.
completely, but what's that?
Did you guys ever have the experience as kids where you didn't have a memory card and you play a game and like you had
Yes.
to get a save and like you couldn't save?
Yes, my PS1.
Oh, it was not a worth feeling.
Only reason I didn't have one is because they were all out of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Memory card?
yeah. Because this was before everybody was,
Could there be wolves in there?
knew
Wolf
what
dogs,
PlayStation can
half
do.
wolf,
and before it started to sell a lot, so they didn't send a whole lot.
Right.
I always forget that Snake is a dog musher in his free time.
Yep.
No big deal.
Hey man, I hear they make some pretty good money.
Hmm.
At least that's what I've been told.
Okay, she just miraculously got through that crack in the wall. Oh, this part is...
Are you gonna go pet him?
No, I'm not petting.
Why not?
I'm not pet the wolves.
Take your box out. Can't they pee on your box?
That's what I always saw. I thought that isn't that a trick? They're gonna pee in the box.
Yeah.
Pee in the box.
No. You have the wolves pee on the box, so that right, so that when you have to sneak by them, you just put your box on and they won't bother you.
I thought we were talking like some JJ stuff.
Oh no. That would have went much more left than it sounds.
Don't mind me. I'm just a cardboard box.
This is where the trope came in, huh?
Oh yeah, 100%. And they just lean into it so hard on each game after this.
And then his whole Super Smash Brothers thing with it.
Oh no.
Down.
What?
Stay put.
You think? No, that definitely did not work. See you later. I'm going in this hole. I think this is the right one, but I think I got lucky there. Yeah, look at that.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
I thought you were good with dogs, Garrett.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm pretty sure there's a way from the pee on you.
Thought you were good at not getting mind control, but here we are.
If only Garrett was better at not getting mind controlled or with dogs.
I was talking about Meryl talking smack over there.
For some reason I thought the puppy would like pee on you or something, but I guess not. Fine. We'll go. Wow.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
Precision is not the name of the game with this controller, so this might be interesting.
Oh, this is the hallway, right? With that person?
Yeah.
You got this.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can follow in her footsteps. I don't get blowed up by mine.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Hey, Meryl, you're pretty
Only
good.
a little?
Pretty good.
She's pretty good. She has cool ink too.
What's funny is I think you missed it during the cutscene where she said it, but it's a paint tattoo. She's like, no, it's not even a real one. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use the thermal goggles. And I'm just gonna.
What'll it take to get Garrett to get you to get Adrian, the homeboy, emote tattoo on your shoulder?
Wait, for me to get Adrian on my shoulder?
Yeah. What would it take?
10,000 subscribers.
10,000 subs?
Yeah, it'd take a few subs at least, I think.
If you get
nothing
10,000 subs,
nothing against Adrian, but
What is it?
not one to get
No, I
emotes
totally
tattooed on my.
understand.
I'm not one to get emotes tattooed on my body. That's all.
I want.
For all intents and purposes, Meryl should be dead. Just so we're clear.
Just so we're clear, yeah, she's been shot twice now.
Right.
And 3 times. Shot her tattoo right off. Her paint tattoo.
She's awesome, guys.
Leave me and run.
Leave me and run.
I guess I am a rookie after all.
I mean, she got shot 3 times.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn.
Shoot me, Snake.
No.
My gun.
Imagine if he was like, okay.
I can't reach
anything for the mission. Don't worry.
Lawful good, guys, I'm telling you.
Yep.
I wouldn't slow you down.
Nah, he's got a thing for Meryl. He's in love with her.
Is that really the thing?
Quiet down. Save your strength.
Yeah, I mean, that conversation with him and Naomi a couple minutes ago made it seem like there's definitely something going on there.
But wars.
Pretty ambiguous.
Yeah.
There's nothing glamorous about it.
She was like, "Did you do it because it's the Colonel's niece or for other reasons?" He's like,
Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me.
The music in this game is so good.
Now get out of here.
Colonel.
Meryl. Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the 2nd floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl no matter what it takes.
This is too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What's wrong,
Colonel,
Naomi?
take it easy.
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't
Sorry, man.
worry.
Nobody said you didn't.
Yeah, okay, dude, chill out. Calm down.
I understand. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. So here's the deal. We need to find. Oh, I never got Otacon's number. Shoot. What's Otacon's number? Is that cheating if I Google it?
Ooh.
I don't know, Adrian. You get to make that call.
What?
Is it cheating if he Googles it?
I didn't hear the question.
Oh,
I
I missed Otacon's frequency when he gave it to me earlier. I was gonna Google it quick because I didn't save it.
141 something.
If you weren't paying attention in 1997, you were kind of screwed right
Yeah.
here.
Oh, you're done. You're done.
It's 141 something.
Otacon, have you ever seen a sniper rifle anywhere on this base? A sniper rifle? Meryl's been shot by an extremely good sniper. Sniper? A high-quality sniper rifle is the only way I can fight back. I saw a PSG-1 in the armory in the second-floor basement of the tank hangar. The second-floor basement of the tank hangar? I have to go all the way back there? Well, yeah. What's wrong with you, Otacon? Nothing.
I love that. Like it's his fault. Alrighty. I think it's a good spot to stop. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Save it up with Mei Ling and
save it.
You made some good progress, bro.
You made a ton, yeah.
Aren't you going to save her?
She's
Yes.
just bait.
You gotta save her. Calm down, everyone.
If I step out there, I'm gonna get picked off, and who's gonna save Meryl then? I'm hoping that as long as I don't fall for it, they'll leave Meryl alive.
So you're just going to leave Meryl there? She's hurt.
I know what I'm doing. Meryl understands too.
That's horrible.
You're right, it is horrible, but that's war, and the first rule of war is to stay alive.
Yeah, not wrong. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. That was fun, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, we definitely have to. I'll have to figure out when the next time I'm going to do it, so that way I can let you guys know. And if you're not able to make it, that's fine. But if you are, it's definitely been fun. So, cool. Well, thank you all so much for watching the stream. Shout out to Yogurt Archangel for subbing for 3 months. Super appreciate it. And Sleight of Game hosted. And we really appreciate that. So thank you guys for watching. All you guys chit-chatting out there. We appreciate it. And yeah, keep an eye on our social media for when the next stream will be. Monday we'll definitely be having a new episode though, as long as Adrian doesn't bail on us again, you know.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. If I recall, it's JJ who's missed the last 2 to 3.
That's true. Okay, yeah, you're right. JJ's missed more. Okay. So as long as JJ doesn't bail on us and Adrian,
Man.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so Monday we should.
That was some shots fired.
Shots fired. Monday we're
I
gonna
come here. I sit on this stream for an hour and a half. This is what I get.
This is how I repay you. I know I'm a horrible person. I'm a disgusting human being. That's fine because it's in the world of Metal Gear, it's just another perspective. That's all.
There is no good.
Just another perspective.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just digging myself. I'm just digging my grave. I'm just digging my grave here. So I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys. Yeah, first hanging out with me. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Adrian. And yeah,
of course,
we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.